All right, so recording is on, stream is off. I'll post an announcements, and
That's what I was doing. Do you want to do it?
you go ahead. Do you want to start the announcements? Because
Oh, hello, people who are watching this in the future. Today was a day. Today is, for some of us, it's October 9th. No, maybe. For some of us, it is September 9th. All of us? Who fucking knows? It's a day of the week. I don't think it's actually even September now that I'm saying this. It's October.
It's October.
Good. It's October. It was a day. It was an early morning. Tech was being a bitch. And we're just winging it. So you're watching this probably as a VOD. And that's just how it's gonna be. Announcements. Nothing we didn't say yesterday. Book of Time. Pause. A World's Rebirth. Fast forward. We're playing 3 weeks of this. When we come back to normal schedule, we'll have a full cast again. We'll be playing a mini campaign in the same world as A Book of Time, but about the cold. So all of our characters will be wearing much more clothing. About the gist of that. Character stuff is in the shop. Stickers, pins, magnets. Yeah. If you want bucket hats with our characters' faces on it, we have that too. That's all I got, unless anyone else has anything. We said this yesterday.
I think it checks out.
feels good to me.
Cool. Let's get fucking started then. Let us do a recap. Because those are important. So starting with Wombat. Let's go from the bottom of the list.
Ooh,
Wombat. I know, we're changing the alphabet. Living on the edge, guys. No one's watching us live, so we make our own rules today.
We don't have to worry about getting banned. Time to show my titties. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry.
That was yesterday too. We were all about the titty talk. We all just wanted more cleavage. That's what we were yesterday.
I want to see all 80,000 of Harry's nipples.
I want this joke to stop.
Nah, you did. It's not, honey. I went to... I went to Rotunda and all I got was one nipple.
Oh,
t-shirt. We can make keychains of nip. I have so many ideas now.
No.
You don't want a nipple-shaped keychain?
I don't think we should sell Harry blue nipple keychain. We could sell Harry blue nipple piercings.
Oh my god, they could just be like nipples on nipple piercings. It would look so weird. It would
Harry Gash, where'd you get that chainmail?
Just a whole bunch of nipple rings.
Harry, what'd that chainmail do?
It's natural armor.
Oh. Okay. Recap. Right. Nipples. Yup.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
That's the only thing I have.
Most important.
Down. Yeah.
Who needs anything else? Nikki, you're next.
Oh, shit.
In reversed alphabetical order because there's less of us.
I stole something for the first time in 24 sessions. And I'm fucked. We'll find out later. And that's it. That's all that happened.
Right. Last session, that was the one where fucking Bellowlin fucked off, and then...
You had, like, a really big last session, so if you don't have a recap, my guy...
No, I'm just trying to remember everything that happened, because I just want to contribute.
Wow.
Yeah, so Callus dove into the water after her, wasted a fucking wish, only for May and everyone else to follow. Well, not everyone else, but May and others to follow.
The people who are here to follow.
Yeah.
Some other stuff happened, but I'll just continue with this. We get to the other side. Callus makes us promise that we won't interfere with anything. Rakesh is dead, but his body gets dragged away by some mysterious figures. A god ruins my fucking steel defender.
And then fixed your steel defender.
Yeah, that's right. Had a massive lore drop about some of the gods. And that's all I can remember off the top of my head.
Pretty good. Chris, anything?
Waking up, Lucian's sword had changed. It had become awakened, which changed the whole thing of it, which was pretty nifty. What else? We went through a passage with all the old gods on, looking at some old battles, Battle of the First Men. We got into the Tomb of the First Gods, where Vecna and Shah are listed as... what was it called? Looking at it. Discarded. That was it. Along with the new name, Blue Death, which was interesting. There was also, just a small wedding at the end, which was real fucking cute. And now we die.
Gang shit.
Gang shit.
Name of the episode, gang shit.
Yeah, we're apparently at the ziggurat
You
that
got
resembles
gangster
the
getting
thing that
hitched.
is in the hieroglyphs, and now we all think we're in endgame territory, and it's now we're gonna die. And thankfully, one of our folks has eluded this TPK potential, and will tell our story. So, Eclipsa, wherever you are, thank you.
Insert the Hamilton song. Let me tell you what I wish I knew when I was young and full of glory. So prevalent in so many ways we did not know we needed. Yeah. We pick back up with May and Callus having just finished their quaint little I-do's under the blessing of the moon's shade, courtesy of yours truly, Lucian. Cardinal of the Obsidian Knight, Keeper of the Flame, blah, 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 the last of his name. All of those titles that he's got. With Haragash as your witness. The four of you standing with, a smaller number of the Pucks of Doom than when you began this journey. New faces in, old faces out. All of you are questioning your mortality and what lies ahead at the top of these stairs. You're about maybe a third of the way up the steps. There are hundreds of them with small landings every few flights for you to take respite on, take a moment of breathing. Not long enough that getting a short rest is necessarily possible, but a moment to heal or consume any potions is definitely possible. Is there anything anyone would like to do before you guys begin your journey up the rest of the stairs?
I think May would turn to everybody else and or specifically Lucian and Haragash, and just say, "Where's Eclipse?"
She remained above. I don't know if it got to Elnora, but I have called for her to bring aid. Maybe she'll find Eclipsa and Eclipsa can point us down to us. Who knows? But she did not want to come with.
Did she say why?
Not really. No.
Hopefully the ships come.
all goes wrong, maybe they'll be able to return us. Cold. Better than here.
In between these somber words and dark thoughts, the sound of trickling water begins to echo through these caverns as you notice on either side of this kind of detached staircase, there are large waterfalls coming from above, curling over the sides of these walls. And when you look down to see what possibly they could be running into, it's just darkness. Can't quite tell where this water's hitting, where it's making contact, but it's rushing water. There's movement. It's not like a stagnant trickle. You begin climbing up the stairs. Are you guys moving with haste? Or is it a stealthy move?
I probably wouldn't say stealthy, but more cautious.
Okay. Would
Yeah.
the rest of the party probably moving in the same pace?
Deliberate.
So,
Like a march.
Deliberate's a good
Yeah.
word. I guess the better question is, are you trying to not make your presence aware?
Not actively. Not for Harry, at least.
Yeah. If you want, I can look out ahead and just see what's coming. And she flicks her goggles on.
fucking dark.
Yeah.
Lucian's
just peering off to the sides, just try to see something in the darkness, but yeah.
So May will come up about 30 feet ahead of everybody. 30, 40
Okay.
feet. And just be on the lookout, checking the floors, checking the walls. Just making sure that
No walls.
There's no walls.
It is quite literally a floating staircase that you're climbing up. No guardrails, no sides.
Okay, in that case, she's
It's
probably
hovering
moving
over
pretty
nothing.
slowly once she gets ahead of everybody, because she's making sure that they're not going to step on anything or get knocked off or whatever.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, and we'll say you're looking for traps, so you get your advantage and everything.
I rolled a 19 and a 1. 25.
That's telling.
Yeah.
No traps. All of these steps look very secure. For something that has absolutely nothing under them, they're very well built, very well attached. No sign of breaking stone or decaying material. It's in surprisingly well-maintained condition for a supposedly abandoned place.
As part of her investigation, she's also looking for trails of blood or any sign of Bella Luna crawling up here.
No blood on this set of staircases.
Okay.
But kind of looking around, looking for traps. There's like a faint glow of light, and with your goggles, it helps significantly more. You see on your left and on your right just like remnants of other staircases. So knowing the shape of this structure, you can assume that there are 3 additional staircases on top of the one you're climbing.
Like parallel to them?
Yes.
But do they all look like they're leading to the same place?
Yeah. They all look like they have the same destination.
Okay, I think that these 3 chuckle fucks are the ones that had the mind link anyway. So I'm going to use it to just convey all of that. And keep
With
moving
May's
up.
message in your mind, she continues to move. Do the 3 of you continue behind her?
Callus has been like right behind her the entire time.
Like not letting her up ahead or just following at the distance?
Just like following like right behind.
Perfect.
Newlyweds. Can't get them off each other.
Lucian's taking like a steady approach in the rear, but he's sort of like got his back turned to the stairs upwards, like, you know, like looking around and just trying to see if anything's coming from any angle or any surprise, anything. Trying to catch him off guard.
Okay.
Harry's probably on a few feet ahead of Lucian, just looking up the top of the steps.
With everyone's eyes open and their minds vigilant, you're now spent the last 20 minutes climbing these stairs at a decent pace. You guys are probably only about 15 steps from the top. The air is drafty. It's cold. There's a little bit of dampness to it that wasn't present before. Still quite silent. The smell of sand, that kind of earthy, grainy.
Dick.
We don't even have the button when we're playing this game.
Oh.
It's in italics, so it must be official. It's grainy and earthy and mineral in the air, kind of like a light scent of iron filling your nose as you hear the rushing of water continue. And it's amplified this time. There's more of it. There's a lot of sources of rushing water. Do you guys... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say this scent of INE. Is this like blood smell?
It is a little bloody. It's very metallic and mineral and kind of natural smelling. And as you guys get to these remaining 15 steps, there's like a light amber glow, as if candles were lit.
Anybody have a plan?
Yellow.
Stay behind me.
Saying YOLO. What a thought process.
Yeah, Callus will just stay behind me and slowly approach with his weapons drawn.
Okay.
Just before he moves up, just gonna just grab him a second, just be like, maybe try and go a little quiet. Let's see if we can get the jump on it.
I'm not exactly great with quiet. Any gestures to the adamantine plate that he's wearing?
Gesturing at his own player, just be like, it's fine. We'll start
we'll give it a go.
Creeping.
Clank, clank, clank.
Clank, clank. Yeah. With your best attempts to be stealthy, form you begin to crest over, seeing what's ahead. Are you guys gonna walk, just so I know what to tell you? Are y'all just gonna rush on to the top, or are you gonna peek over first and get a feel, or is it just commit to the bit and go?
I was saying that Callus was going to try and sort of position himself at the front. He'd be approaching a bit more cautiously.
Okay. Take it popping out of a trench,
Yeah.
Can he see?
Looking.
There was candles.
Yeah, there's lights up here.
Or an orange amber glow, like someone had lit candles.
Yeah.
So goggles off, trying to keep pace with Callus, but a little bit irritated.
Okay. You guys are up top, looking over the edge, kind of getting over to the top layer, the floor, the roof, this platform. Looking out ahead, you see... I'll just swap screens and then I'll talk about it. Looking out ahead, the top, the floor, the base, whatever we're calling it, is made of sand. A heavy, thick layer of sand. there are 6 kind of podiums or small circular altars scattered throughout the space, the 4 different staircases cresting to the top. In the rear, there are 2 statues, large like the ones that were downstairs. In the far corner on the right, you can see this, it's a humanoid looking man made of stone. Very gaunt inset features, almost sickly in a way. Portions of bone showing through in some sections. Wearing a very large, elegant robe. Holding a book in his hands wide open. Large gold necklaces. Eye patch across one side, and he only has one arm. On the other side is this tall, well-endowed woman. You can't really see any facial features. Very like clean jaw cut, kind of almost elven in a way, but more elegant than an elf would be. Her clothing is depicted as long, floor-length gown, kind of like a big belt, and there's like a sword strapped to her back.
Is it a familiar looking sword?
In stone, it's hard to tell. It just looks like a large weapon.
Hmm.
You now see the sources of these waterfalls. Each of the 4 corners of this structure has something producing rushing water. Sorry. I'm a child. Has produced rushing water going over the sides of this structure. And in the center, pacing around, is a tall 6'3" blue-skinned gentleman. Very, very well built, muscular, wearing a shiny set of plates, like the soft, creamy blue skin, slicked backed oiled hair, leathers, a very large sword strapped to his back. You would recognize this man as who you have come to know as Mateo. Pacing around. Those with a passive perception of 17 or higher.
Eric.
Anybody? May?
One off.
Maylin. You hear him just talking. The rest of you are kind of focused on the terrain, what's around, and just kind of like planning strategical, tactical matters. Well, May is very used to observing other people. And May, you kind of pick up on him saying, she's left and the time is near. Phase 1 is soon to begin.
Is 1 assumed to begin?
Phase 1 is
Phase
soon
1.
to begin.
May says out loud as she walks in, who are you talking to?
All right, you guys go ahead. May go ahead and place yourselves on the map on the left-hand side set of staircases.
Big girl.
Aylin being thick this morning. It's also being thick.
Ah, poor Lucian, little baby boy.
Ooh, woo. Oh. Was not expecting this guy. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, Torch. Steel Defender. Help us.
I thought there was a Steel Defender token. Fucking rip me.
We got dog.
You do
Yeah,
have a
everyone's
You
got
want a
dog.
We get a dog.
Dog.
Yeah,
I think
oh,
Torch
yeah.
is...
Dog.
I think... Do you want Torch? Oh, yeah, you can have dog.
Yay.
It's
Doggo.
like torches, doggo. Standing there, he pauses for a moment. You can tell that he straightens up, his chest going out, kind of puffing it, shoulders dropping back. Hands go to the side and he turns. Oh, isn't this my least 4 favorite people? 3 favorite, least favorites. You I like. And he points at Callus. Always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Rest of your friends abandon you?
Where is she?
What can I, Mateo Stormspear, do for you today?
Where is she?
You heard them. Where is she?
Okay, Gareth.
Who do you speak of? Who do you want this badly?
Can Callus
He's
take
gonna
a
make us
couple
vote
steps
for it.
forward?
Okay.
May's keeping an eye on. These are pillars around here.
Yeah, they're like little podiums almost. They look like they're made of skulls. Like all kind of like very like, you know, the catacombs.
Are they
Very
wide
much
enough
like the-
to hide a body?
No.
Okay, so May's
they're
just
quite
kind of keeping
thin.
her eye around because in her mind, Bella Luna can fly. So she's not going to go to the edge. She is going to move up a little bit from the edge, but just kind of be on the lookout for something around the floor that they're on to see where she is.
Close to the edge, May, you can see it drops down 2, 3, maybe even 400 feet. But the edge is like capped in this. It's obviously metal, like in the way it looks. Something about it, it's green. It's kind of shiny. Yes, the floor is just catching notice. Good. Metal looks like it's been mixed with something. If you want to make either a Arcana or Nature check, I will allow.
I will give Arcana a go, but I'm not good.
It's got a 6.
Yeah.
13.
Is this for everyone?
Yeah, I'll let you all make it because you did all approach from the stairs. So,
Okay.
21.
14.
Yeah, Harry.
Also 21.
Hey,
or
Yeah.
Nature or Arcana, boys.
Arcana.
Arcana.
Hey.
Okay, damn.
Or Nature, actually, yeah, because I have both. Yeah, they're the same. Yeah, fuck.
You guys would know that Jade is a conductor of magic, a high velocity conductor of magic. It's often broken down and mixed into other things to amplify some arcane effects. And it's got this greenish hue to it.
Like keeping
And
the
that's
floating platform
the altars?
floating.
So, not the altars, but if you look ever so slightly on the map, there's a very thin line outlining
In the
top
sand.
of the structure. No, on the very, very outside lines.
Oh, like
Very
a.
thin line. It's like a capped metal. Going just ever so slightly, maybe 2 inches on either side of the edge. Kind of like, you know, when you're like, I mean, none of us are like parents to toddlers. You put like rubber caps on corners so babies don't smack their heads. It's that kind of thing. It's like a capping, but made of metal and jade. The altar is all made of stacked skulls. The top has a small bowl, a little bigger than the size of your hand on it, but not as thick as like a food bowl. It's got just like a little list, more like a plate. Very shiny. Very shiny. They look new. Why do you think you're gonna find her here? She wouldn't waste your time with you. Not when we're this close.
Where is she then?
As if I would be dumb enough to tell that to you. This isn't a game for children. You should just go home. Save yourselves while you can.
Callus will turn to Lucian and say, if he's not going to willingly tell us, perhaps we should beat it out of him.
I like the beating part. Like observing this outline of jade. Does it seem like it's broken anywhere or it's solid the entire way?
It's solid the entire way. It even oversteps where the stairs meet the top. And because of the lines, you can only assume that also goes under water caps.
Isn't
Right, so it's
this
not like this thin
platform
little line of
floating?
wire.
No, it's a solid structure.
Okay.
A pyramid, but flat topped.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna try and like smash some of the line, but if it looks obvious that this is like embedded in, like, you know, this is just the peak of the iceberg,
Yeah.
makes little sense. Just sort of wandering around, looking around as speaking. Looking up as we're at the top of the ziggurat, is there like a ceiling that we can see?
It's very much black abyss, and as you look up, Lucian, you kind of look. There's like a low roll, not a low rolling, but like a thick fog ever moving, kind of swirling. It's this sickish green gray color.
Can I do a check and try and see if you can find, like, if there's an obvious hiding place for Bella to be, like, perched up, like, watching this all unfurl, maybe cackling?
Yeah, go ahead and make a investigation or perception check.
Gonna have to be investigation, because that book is helping me out. Okay, 18.
Doesn't look like there's anywhere anyone's sitting. And if there is, it's so far out of your view sight, you can't find it.
Why are you helping her? What do you have to gain?
Helping her? It's a familial bond, if you will. Family helps family.
Are you related to Bella Luna?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I thought you didn't care for your family. Heard what you did to your mother. It's just sauntering around.
Do you get close to the podium, like enough to look at a podium?
Just sort of like, it's that weird thing where, you know, there's an encounter and some people and there's like a little bit tense and there's a load of goons and some of the goons start like wandering around just like, you know, looking at shit and being all weird. Sort of what he's doing, just like looking around, trying to figure out what's the fuck is going on and where she is.
As you pass that first podium, if you check your Discord,
Fuck.
the symbol that I just sent you is carved into the bottom of that dish.
Have we seen one like this before?
No.
No. Noted.
I may not enjoy my mother. And as he says this, he reaches behind him and pulls out a familiar blade.
I thought
Kind
May
of
had the
gives his
blade.
wrist a twirl.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Fake one.
it was
What?
dropped.
Curved, shiny, metallic end. Hilt and pommel look like it's made of spine bone stacked on top of each other, little discs. And he puts the tip into the ground and just kind of drags it. My mother was a symbol to this land for so long. Fear, paranoia struck when they watched her crest above those mountains. But I knew different. And he points to himself. She was weak. Cowardly. Unaccompanied by those worthy. My father, bless their soul, tricked her into mating for power. And by damn, they did it. And now I'm just helping family out. We look out for one another. And I'm not about to let you ruin our plan.
So what is Daddy Vecna's plan then?
This chuckle comes out. I would only be so honored for him to be the donor of my life.
Insight check.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Is he actually honored? Fucking. Oh. No. 2.
You believe him.
This dude is his own granddad. Easy. 100%. Makes sense.
I killed my mother, slit her tip to toe as my sister was born, listened to her cries and watched her walk for the first 8 years of her life. Tobias and I, nurtured as our older brother, was nowhere to be seen, to be heard. Off doing who knows what, who knows where, not giving a fuck for the blood. We were forced to live this mortal life. And I'm sick and fucking tired of it. I deserve a spot on the top of the food chain. And you're just the guppies I'm gonna eat along the way.
And that's why you think that you're the Blue Death.
No. I would pick a better name.
He's stolen us.
It's a
My
sick
brother
mortal life. Send it.
is known as the Prince of Frost.
We're acquainted with them.
Worthless.
Too bad. I am simply known as Mateo. I don't need title to be great. My name is what they will scream and pray to. I will make them remember my sister being a worthless fragment of life. I will make them know my mother was a weak bitch. Was not worthy of my father's time. And soon, our Lord and Savior will walk this earth and put you all in your places.
Harry, you get in your head. I hear a lot of words about trickery. Do we think their father is Xander?
In response, in your head, you just hear, I don't know whether I can trust a word he is saying. Truth be told, I'm treating it as just words and not facts.
If you were watching our ritual exposition last night, you'll now know that some theories have now been broken, which is interesting.
Cryo, what did I say to you when it was just us sitting in this chat? I was about to crush some of your theories.
Oh shit.
I was sitting there last night, I was like,
I genuinely forgot. I remember you laughed during one of the conspiracy theories, but I forgot which one. Huh.
Looking over at these two pillars in the middle, so the one near Mateo and the one at the bottom, is the image or rune easy to see on there? Like, is it carved in big like this one?
no. So the rune you would have just like, when you walk close enough and you peered your head, it's in the base of like that plate or bowl. So you'd have to get quite a bit closer to see what it looks like in there.
Okay. May you get back through the mind link the image that Tay sent? It's sort of like a Norse rune for like an R.
Okay.
And Lucian just says, "This is on the pillar. Keep him talking. I want to see if I can see what else is around. I don't recognize it." And he's just going to start making his way towards like the bottom one, as you know, everyone's been talking, and he's like, my sister and blah blah, and he's just like,
May relays that to Callus and Haragash. Keep him talking. Keep him talking. Keep him talking.
You
Go ahead.
care to explain why we managed to find a skin suit of you on that ship, and how you are standing here in front of us now?
My father likes to blend in with crowds, you see. So taking layers of skin, crafting duplicates and clones, and then ripping their hide from their carcass, this allows him to be inconspicuous when he walks around.
So how do we know that this is you and not someone else in a skin suit when we saw the skin suit and you have just yourself now said that it involves ripping the skin off of people?
I'd let you investigate. But you are not my type, and I'd buy you dinner first. You, on the other hand, and he points to Lucian, you and I could be friends. Lovers. Acquaintances. What be you? But our minds share a similar goal.
do
Power.
they now?
Control. Making
Fear.
someone ever so important to us walk again. He flings his blade to the statue of the female in the corner. Let me guess. You would love to see her name moved from that book. Section where she belongs. Notoriety to her name once more. They don't get it. Look at them. None of them have faith. None of them have dedication. They all reject your offerings.
So is your plan to bring Vecna back? Is that it? To eliminate the discarded gods from the list, bring them back into the forefront. Is that your plan?
Plan. It's our goal. We've already started.
But you're only in phase 1.
Hello.
How many phases do you have?
I wouldn't tell that. But the red day is coming. When the moons eclipse over one another.
Bella would not help you if you were planning on bringing Shah to the forefront. No, they don't deal with each other very well.
I'm not saying I plan to bring the eternal night. That's up to you to do.
Summoning the sword. I already have.
I can teach you how to make her walk. I can give you access to all the arcane knowledge you need.
So you have no
If you're
interest in
anything like
being a
me.
god. Your brother seemed to think differently.
If it happens organically, so be it.
You don't mind that your
Can't
sister gets the spotlight over you?
Sister. She's much more than that to me.
Oh, fuck.
Don't you?
Sister wife?
Fuck.
Oh no.
Incest equals wincest.
Skincest? Skincest skin suits?
Incest.
Oh,
Found the title of this episode, Skincest.
skincest. He's talking about Bella, right? When he keeps saying
Yes.
I
sister.
think so, yeah.
Because I know we're being a little vague with the family members, but
You wouldn't happen to have been born on the 6th of Redfall, would you?
when's your birthday?
Can you just tell me when your birthday is? Want to get you a gift.
When the two moons line.
That's months away. We could just deal with you now.
I like the sound of that.
The air gets cold behind you, Maylin. As his
Nice.
body pops up right behind you.
Oh shit!
His hand, quite large, like Chris, runs his thumb down the side of your cheek.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay, he passes. But he does get the force, like, I don't want you to touch me. Just like, blam. Come out of her.
You're feisty.
You're
We could
taller than
use
I thought
someone
you'd
like
be.
you.
You could use someone like me.
Yes.
Go on.
Alice would start walking towards
How?
this.
Tell me how.
Well, you're smart. You're quick and nimble. Wouldn't you like to help a bigger power achieve our goals? What is it you desire most in this world? I've heard some musings about you, you know, from my brother.
What does your brother say about me?
He says you're beautiful, articulate. You could bear a child worthy of being an heir.
What about that part?
Doesn't sound like you swing that way.
I swing all the ways.
An opportunist. I'm shocked.
Take what you can get in a dog-eat-dog world. What if I told you I knew where something was that you wanted so badly?
You could feel free to tell me where it is then.
You have a desire to go home and not be ashamed.
I also have a desire to see you bloody and laying at my feet. We can't always get what we want. Isn't that so?
Cold air fades as he shows up beside Lucian.
Can't help this time.
You
Trying
seem
to-
so interested in our little setup here.
They've told you anything about me, you should know that I'm here looking for Bella. You say she isn't here. I don't believe you. and I will look through any crack and crevice, and I will find her and take her head.
I swear on the Whispered One and my father, she's not showing her face today.
Doesn't mean she's not
She's
here.
sick of looking at your faces. What about you? And he points the blow in Haragash's general direction. What the fuck do you want with this motley crew? Why is someone so intelligent as yourself slumming it with the dumbest of dumb?
You don't seem like a stupid individual, so I'm sure you can live with the assumption that I have my reason.
160,000 reasons. Rubs nipples.
Plays the washboard on his nipples.
God.
A man of secrets. I like it.
Is he over at Haragash now?
No.
No.
Right beside Lucian, he just pointed his sword in his
Oh,
general
he's
direction.
at Lucian. May's trying to get to the statue in the other corner. She's still looking for where Bella can be. So she was looking at this statue here. She's gonna try and like low key head over this away.
Yeah, May gets 2 more runes in her mind. Fucking. As Lucian's looking around, he's just trying to figure out if he's seen enough that he can sort of piece together what these might be in regard to.
Go ahead and make me a straight intelligence check.
Fuck.
And I'll say you can have advantage because it would be in the book.
Okay. Fuck it, I'm doing it on D&D Beyond. Because I'm fucking stupid at 10.
Like a monkey.
Yeah, not very intelligent.
Shut up, bird.
You heard it here first, Burb. Shut up.
Fucking 8 and a 9. Cringe.
Looking at these, recognize one of them.
Hmm. So for May's reference, the second one is sort of like an S, but rather than curving like that, it's sort of like jagged like a school one. And the last one is a straight up like P. Try to figure out if I can follow this onto you, but it doesn't seem to want to let me.
If you can put him in game time, May would be communicating the everything to everybody, so that way Harry has a chance to help us too.
Okay.
I guess it's use that big old brain.
Lucian would communicate that the R that he saw relates to radio, RAIDO, wagon, travel, journey, destiny.
So the first one is the name of the rune.
Got you.
And kind of what it typically means. I also want you to make... What's your passive, Lucian? Passive
4.
investigation.
17.
Around Mateo's neck is a necklace about yay big. Not very large at all. Of stone. On a very simple chain. And it has that rune carved into it.
Which one?
The one I just sent Lucian.
Okay.
The R.
The R.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
I'm
why
trying
are
to.
you all here? What can I do for you? I've got other things to attend to. So
Where
I
are
must
those
be
things?
leaving.
Why don't we come along?
You have arcane teleportation of your own? By all means, join.
Yeah, we can walk.
I've
Where
got
is
a
it?
one-way ticket. Yes, if you want to join me in the Omniport, you may. It's a little out of your reach, though. Reaches his
To be-
hand out. Sorry, go ahead.
To be perfectly candid, I'm not here for you. I am here for Bella. Give her to me. Force her to come here. And perhaps I and the dynasty will help you in your endeavors.
He
Just
gets
depends.
so close to you, Lucian, you can feel him breathing.
Mhm.
Like this far from your face.
He's a little bit taller than me, so yeah, just like
Yeah.
staring into his eyes.
I wouldn't let her waste her time with some public scum. He spits on your feet. I gave you the chance to leave. And I'll be gracious and do it once more. Get the fuck out.
Callus takes off his glove, points at Mateo, and clicks his fingers. And casts Sacred Flame. Please make me a deck saving throw.
Okay.
At that point, sword is coming straight up into him because he spat on my shoes.
Roll initiative, kids.
Yeah, here we go.
Yay!
This is
Oh,
where we
boy.
die fighting someone that we are not expecting to fight.
It was a dex saving throw, right?
Ooh.
14.
Sorry?
14.
Okay. Wait. My save DC is 14, so is that
Meets it, beats it.
okay?
I just
Kind of
had-
chuckles as this warmth comes over him. Watches Lucian's blade draw. Are you really going to make me do this now? What were you saying, darling?
I just had like this weird notification twice, but I have no fucking clue where it came from.
The roll 20 chat.
Yeah, it makes like
Probably.
a little.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Show up. Okay. Cheers.
All right.
Right, add to the turn order again.
If you click on your token and then roll D&D Beyond, if you have Beyond 20 up, then it should populate for you.
I don't know. No.
Okay, 15 to 20. Anybody?
16.
17.
Shit.
Swear to God, if this motherfucker has lair actions.
He does. Sure
Yeah.
he does.
This motherfucker is the lair action.
That's probably more realistic.
Oh, damn.
Who?
Does does the Steel Defender share your initiative?
Yes, it does.
Not Rumbles anymore.
Put some respect on Rumble's actual name, alright? What was his actual name again? I don't
I
remember.
was about to say.
Corinthian?
Corellian.
Corellian.
Protector, the Archheart.
Too bad he said that he would help us in our endeavors. Damn!
What a little pussy. I gotta go stand in the doorway. Fuck off.
He's an impartial god. He's not getting involved.
He's a bitch.
Pussy bitch.
I think that's everybody.
Harry, you spoke about me wasting a wish. You wasted a wish on getting Rumbles.
That
I got
was like a
+1 to
moment
all
of
his things.
contention last night.
Yeah, that fire got into.
Yeah, that was funny. He started shitting on Callus's wish, and then everyone's like, wait, that one time in the Feywild.
Well, I was
Okay.
unconscious.
Yeah, true. You couldn't have even stopped the stupid wish use.
I mean, look, it's not like it came at any expense. I traded for it.
Okay. Chris, I will say because you stabbed with your weapon before I said roll initiative, I will give you a surprise round so you can roll your attack.
Okay, is it just the one attack or is it the two?
We'll say it's one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's decent. What's my to hit mod? Oh god, yeah. Okay. 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll some damage, please.
2d6 plus 8. That's not a d6, that's a fucking d8. I was like, ooh, 7. That doesn't make sense.
I don't have any of my dice because...
Okay. Not the best damage rolls. 12 magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And here we go.
12 points of magical slashing. Perfect. All right. Just making sure. As you attack him, he is going to chuckle and look at you. And he's going to... make it a trip attack. 17 plus number. 17 plus 6 is 23.
Yeah, it hits.
Wouldn't hit me. I'm built different.
Yeah, you're over there.
Can you please make me a strength saving throw?
Strength. I fucking suck at strength saves. What is my strength? +2.
Okay.
9.
Okay, so first things first, you take 9 points of slashing damage and 6 points of cold damage, and you are prone, and he is going to attack again. As he kind of takes his blade and goes for your stomach, he whips you back in the ribs, and as you're watching his blade come in, kind of stop paying attention, he just points his foot out and clicks it behind your ankles, pulling you forward so you're on your ass, and he brings his blade back up and slams it down towards you again for another attack, this time with advantage for another 23 to hit.
Hits.
It's another 7 points of slashing damage, another 6 points of cold damage as he kind of spits beside you. Go back to the dirt. Trash. And he kind of points out to the room. Who's next? Alice, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I kicked your ass once before when you're in this form. I'll do it again. And he will run towards him. And slash him twice.
Go ahead.
Okay, the first one is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
I was just gonna roll the second hit first.
Fuck yeah, do it.
Second hit is an 18 to hit.
That misses.
So cool. So one damage, one hit. Damage. Cool. So that is 9 points of slashing damage. And protective taunt.
And that means you or disadvantage, right?
No, protective taunt is just if he tries to attack anyone else, I can use my reaction to force him to attack me.
Perfect.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to weather the storm, so gain temp hit points.
Love it.
Cool, 7 temp. Sweet. All right, and that is the end of my turn.
Palace goes in for one strike. You can see him kind of wince a little bit. And as he goes in for the second strike, you kind of watch Mateo's eyes follow your blade, Callus. And he just leans out of the way, literally an inch away from the blade as it kind of skims past his skin. And you just get in this stance where you're putting yourself up. You kind of give a stare down. Urgash, it's your turn, followed by your Steel Defender. What would you like to do?
I'll
Why not
Listen,
go?
I lied.
Yeah.
I lied. I was hiding Lucy, boy.
Don't hide me, please. Get my ass kicked. Yes, taking that hit because he's just still not really right after that fight with Bellino, just staggering his ass up. So use half my movement to get up and just be like, the dirt comes for us all, and you will join us now. Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse on Mateo. That black energy coming out of the blade and wrapping around his form. I'm going to take 2 attacks with the sword at him. Okay, that first one is a nat 19, which on my Hexblade dude means that it's a critical hit.
It does count as a crit.
So I'm gonna have to do some mathematics here.
This is what I said
Right.
yesterday about knowing what can happen on a crit, knowing the HP.
For a paladin. So +3 to damage rolls. So he takes 11 damage immediately, and then 4d6. Oh my god, 6, 5, 2. So that would be 19 plus 11. That is 30 points of magical slashing damage from the sword.
It's 23. Not 22.
Huh?
Isn't it?
23.
It's 23, not 22.
6, 6, and 5. That's 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 11 is 30.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I'm going to spend a 3rd level spell slot for a Divine Smite. Oh my god. I'm fucking
What just
freaking out.
happened to you? Did your chair drop?
What, mine?
You got lit.
Oh. Yeah, because I got excited. I was like, oh my god, guys, I rolled a fucking 19. I did it. I did the thing. The only thing I... Oh, fuck you, camera. Oh, please not now.
It's fine. You're
Fucking
fine.
Divine Smite. 2 plus 1 for each higher. So that would be 4d8, which would be 8d8. Do I have 8d8? Fucking no. I'm going to roll it on D&D Beyond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming in at radiant damage is 37 points of radiant damage.
How many?
37.
Wood.
So bringing the sword up, that dark energy sheathed around, he just cracks over Mateo's chest with this explosion of energy. And while he's doing that, I need him to make me a wisdom save as I call out a nightmarish lash, which is new. I think it's a DC 16 on the wisdom save.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
Doesn't show
Okay.
very well.
So he takes half the damage. So this like burning red coming from the sword, like where all you seen all that blood that's been stored for so long, every time he's killed something, just lashes at him with this red shot. So he takes
Is this the same
3d8.
hit, or is this considered a different hit?
This is the same hit.
Same hit.
Crit still?
That's why I'm
Ugh!
freaking out. I don't know, because this is like an effect, so I don't think that would count as a
Yeah,
crit.
it
Plus he
doesn't count
saved
as a
anyway,
crit.
so he takes half of this anyway, which is 10. Okay, so he takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Counts. It counts.
Good.
Now for my next hit. Fuck.
For my next hit.
Yeah, okay,
That's
that's
what I
11 plus 22 to hit.
Hits.
So this point he takes 6 and a 5 again. Oh my god. Which is 11. So he takes 22 points of magical slashing damage as the blade comes down again for another strike. Oh my god, I think that's everything.
Right.
Fine.
Anything else from Lucian?
No, he's just like sweating his ass off, taking these 2 massive hits, and Mateo, and he's just like pouring into him now, doing everything he can.
Haragash, from a distance, you smell fresh blood. The room is strangely silent as all the tings from the metal of Mateo's armor bounce off of Lucian's blade and Callus's blade as well. Your turn, what would you like to do?
First, I'm going to use my bonus action and tell the Steel Defenders get between Callus and Lucian. I wish I did this after. In his head, Callus will hear from Haragash, get ready, and I'm going to cast Enlarge on him. As soon as I change my fucking window. There we go. Yeah,
Okay.
I cast Enlarge on him.
Don't stop.
Yeah, May set up a group
Yeah,
call for
so-
everybody.
across
Can
this
we just say
fucking
that?
room.
Can we just say that everybody's on a group chat?
Callus, your body just kind of, your bones begin to like pulsate. Your skin begins to stretch as your body kind of creaks and cracks and forms as you expand, kind of like those squishy toys you used to put in water as cups when you were kids, and overnight they would just like grow. Callus, before everyone's eyes, just doubles in size and volume, coming in at like 12 and a half feet tall.
Amazing for an interesting wedding night.
Yeah, I was just gonna say May's feeling feelings right now.
Oh my.
Yeah, so,
Daddy? Daddy?
yeah,
He's
so
over
like
6
Tay,
foot, guys.
Sorry.
like Tay said, Callus like doubles in dimensions. His
Why?
size goes from, I think he's a medium now, to a large.
Hmm.
What else is there? That's fine.
I'm about to punch.
I think he gets, like-
this fucking room.
He gets advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and his weapon also grows with him,
Yes.
and that gives it an extra 1d4 damage.
Start lopping
Nice.
off limbs, giant callus.
And he gets like, I think with enlarge, you weigh like 8 times the amount you did before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get real fucking heavy.
Okay. Yeah. So
So now we have to really,
Still
really
fine.
hope that Callus doesn't get turned this battle. Really, really hope.
Why would
I mean,
you
I can
say
end
that?
this spell. I think.
Yeah, it's concentration, eh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Anything else from Harry or the Steel Defender?
Let me see what the Steel Defender's actions are. Where is this motherfucker's stats? There it is. That doesn't seem right. Huh, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go back a bit. Harry's going to tell the steel defense to move in between those two and also repair itself. 'Cause apparently it needs that. Trying to remember how the healing works for repair. 2d8 plus 3.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, okay, so it heals itself for 11 HP.
Isn't?
And that's that for Harry and the Steel Defender.
Before the end of Harry's turn, can May do a free action speak? Harry, this thing breathes fire. Don't be in a line with them.
You see back noted.
Well,
Oh, and yeah,
it breathes ice.
It breathes dragon breath. Move.
Yeah.
It
Yes,
smells real bad.
Yeah, that works.
The power of halitosis.
Okay, that's it for Harry now.
Okay. After Harry brings Maylin.
How high
Fang,
up
what
is
are you
the
doing?
podium that the statue is on?
The statue itself comes in at about 30 feet. So maybe 2 feet.
Okay, so it's low enough that May could prop herself up and get between the thing's legs to give herself some cover, right?
Its legs are like solid.
Then behind
know,
the leg.
when you-
She wants to have some cover using the statue.
Yeah, she could very well try. Definitely.
Very well try. Perfect. Wonderful. So
It is a sheer cliff off the side, so be careful.
yep, but she's gonna
About
be
the pillar next to her instead.
that's what I'm saying, is that I want her to climb the pillar so she's on the statue.
Yeah, you can get on the statue, I'll say.
Indeed. So trying to get some cover, chilling like that. And two side blades, because she doesn't want to get close to the dragon. Oh no. It is +7, isn't it? Yes. A 19 and a 16.
19 hits.
Okay, I do get my sneak attack damage. I forget how to play Maylin. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
You just drop boats on people. That's how it
6
works.
4. Yeah, I don't know how to improvise weapons.
That's how it goes.
I don't think anyone's explained that to me, by the way. Just saying.
You were there for it.
Yeah, I was there when it happened, but I don't understand how it happened.
Oh, she got
Yes.
a patchwork cloak and she pulls off patches. It's
Yeah.
like what
Of many
Serena has.
things.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
In character,
Yeah.
I don't think we understand it properly. Out of character, it's the cloak, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 21
Except
psychic.
for most of... Perfect. Maze are all much more practical items. Serenia just has a bunch of pits and windows.
Holes. Yeah, just holes.
Holes.
Gonna nap in them.
And that's May's turn.
Okay. Chuckling the fact that Lucian got back up, Mateo is going to take one of his attacks at Lucian.
Reaction. He has to attack me.
Disadvantage.
It's okay. 18 plus 6 is 24.
That hits.
Steel Defender uses its reaction to impose disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boys.
Say, please don't hit me.
13 plus 6 for 19.
Does not hit.
I'm within
Okay.
30 feet.
Wow.
He will...
Aye.
What is it? Is it a bee?
Shit.
Why is
It's a wasp. It fucking got. Oh my.
Right.
Oh, I've splattered it all inside my drawer. Excuse me
I'm
for that.
so glad we have this still.
Can we please get that one edited into a TikTok? I
I
need to be able
got
to
you.
watch
Did
that
you just
whenever I
lick
want.
the bee?
No, this is me trying to like clean.
No, he licked his
Oh.
thumb so he could wash the wasp guts off his desk. Can you just make a note of
Ignore
the
me.
timestamp and I got you? I'm just going to put it. This is how Lucian fights Bellaluna, and it's just going to be Chris wailing
I
away.
need that as a gif.
My dice tray is knackered. Oh,
This is so much better than
Oh
fighting a
my
dragon.
god.
His wasp battle. I am here for it.
I might still be drunk, you know. That makes way more sense. Ugh.
Oh my god. So he's gonna take his second attack at Callus, knowing he missed. Dirty 20, but I don't think that hits Callus.
Does not. AC is 23.
Okay. He is going to use his mist walk ability to get into the water just behind Maylin.
Fuck.
And he is going to send 2 Eldritch Blasts at Callus. 24 and 22.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. So you take a whole whopping 6 points of force damage, Callus.
Oh,
As
and
this-
halved for me because I'm resistant to force.
The force damage. It's true.
So
My guy.
I am now at 1 temporary hit point.
Did he disappear like, was it a spell? Where he just disappeared
I
from
think,
us?
I think it was like Misty Step.
Yeah, he you would have seen him melt into a puddle. And then another puddle would have appeared behind May and he would have stood.
Oh, creepy.
One about what happened, baby.
Did we get you too?
Did the wasp get you? Is it the wasp?
Oh crap.
They're attacking!
Oh. No.
My window is closed! How did it get in?
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no.
Them ants the other day, though, really fucking got me. I showed you my leg.
Stroke.
Yeah, it probably didn't help, to be honest, but fuck, my leg is just rooted. Anyway, continuing.
Well, hopefully everybody's okay and we have no more insect attacks anytime soon. No ants, no wasps, no nothing else.
Well, 2 of us live in Australia, so that's
That's
very
very
unlikely.
low likelihood that that's
There's a
going to be.
spider
Guys,
under
listen.
my pillow waiting for me.
I can be optimistic.
I saw a spider the other day with a fucking knife in its hands.
Sounds like our crows. Brings us to Callus. Strong big boy, what you up to?
Get back here. Big boy coming through. 1, 2, there. Color smash. And yeah, just 2 sword attacks on Mateo, obviously, not me.
Please.
Was that 1d4 a bonus to hit, or was it a bonus to damage?
I think it's damage, but let me just double check.
That's
Two
not
damage.
All right. Oh, nat 20!
Hey! Give it all. Give it all.
Traveler dice finally coming through.
Yes!
Okay, so nat 20. Oh shit. Oh, and a nat 19. So a nat 20 to hit and a 25.
Let me just read something before because I don't play this class, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Cool. They're D10s. Okay. Okay. He's gonna use his reaction on the first hit to parry. Can somebody roll me a D10?
I got you. 2.
Okay, so he adds +4 to his AC, making it a 23. It's a nat, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why I did that then. You know.
He doesn't know
Too
that.
little,
do
too
if you
late.
want.
He doesn't know
That's
that.
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
It's fine. He kind of like puts his blade up and like pushes up against Callus a little bit. As Callus kind of just like flicks his wrist a little bit better, the blade goes searing down Mateo's bare arm, cutting him long ways down the vein. Roll some damage.
So for damage, I get an additional +14, so +17 in total for the damage, and I also get an extra D4 on top of it. So
Did you roll
we'll
to
how
see
this
if you
goes.
chop off limbs for this too?
I did. I rolled it in D&D Beyond. It was only a
Okay.
like 6 or something.
God, that would've
6,
been
yeah.
good.
I wish. Okay, so in total, 17, 3, 24 plus 28 points of slashing damage for the first hit.
You
and
cut through him, Callus, down the side. As you look, you see a white shimmer where blood should be, and Mateo's body melts into water. You watch as the water kind of squiggles against the floor, running if it's being called to another water source. In the corner opposite you, a figure begins to draw up from the water.
Ah, fuck.
And he returns in his draconic form.
Oh my god, he's so big.
Oh, Jesus.
I got this.
Oh, you hear him cackling. You thought I was going to make this easy? It echoes in your brains. The air gets extremely cold extremely quickly. Anything else from Callus?
You thought, well, I've faced off. I say faced off. I've threatened gods. What makes you think that I'm scared of you? And he is going to what was the thing that I was going to do?
Callus casts enlarge on himself, doubling its effect.
Could you imagine?
I wish. God, I wish. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cast. Oh wait, fuck! I don't think I have to reach. Nope. Never mind. I will not do it.
Anything else from Callus?
That is my turn.
All right. After Callus brings Lucian. Just setting up something for my own visual.
No worries. Trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do now.
Okay, good. Never mind. Excellent. It will just always reach everybody. Good. Shutting that aura off.
Great.
What Tay just said was good, right?
It's a healing wave.
Obviously. I would do nothing but heal you guys. Duh.
Mm.
All heals all the time. Lucian's your go. What'd you like to do?
What would I like to do? Cry. What am I gonna do? Not cry. Some big boy. Big boy.
Eldridge Blast.
It's gonna be in Eldridge Blast. Yeah. Seeing the fucking callous wailing on this dude, like, yeah, he's getting him good, and then he disappears in the track and like, oh, you scaly fuck! I'm gonna fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts. Okay. That is another natural 19.
Go ahead.
But it's Eldritch Blast, so it's not like fucking crazy shit. So, so the damage is 6. So with it being hexed, that would be plus 9, and then 2d10 for the crit. 2d10, 8, 4. So that's 12 plus 6, 18 plus 3 is 21 points of force damage.
Okay.
And the second shot is 2. So that's not going to hit. And Lucian is going to see that he's kind of fucked here. And he's going to run over towards this pillar and try and get, like, if he can interpose himself between the dragon and the pillar, like, try and use it as some fucking cover. That's what he's going to do.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else I could do. Bonus action, spirit weapon, use that. Harness divine power, use. Yeah, I'm tapped.
Brings us to Harry and the Steel Defender. What would you guys like to do?
Harry is going to use his spell refueling ring to give himself another use of a 3rd level spell and cast Fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball, you say?
Yep. Sets the dex save of 16.
Where are you centering it?
Pretty much right on top of the dragon.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my god.
16, you say?
Please.
16, yep.
Please.
That's a saving throw? Okay.
Don't save it, you scaly prick.
18.
Oh no.
Fuck! Oh, he still takes damage. So that is 17 fire damage.
Okay.
Is that with the halved?
Does it seem...
Yeah, I already halved that, so I rolled 34.
Does it seem like when he takes fire damage, it hurts more, like when Harry was shooting those ice statues, or is it just...
No, it doesn't look like it does anything different than previous attacks of this incantation Harry has cast.
Fair shot.
Except this time Callus wasn't in the fireball, so...
Touche.
Yeah, that's it for main actions. As a bonus action, I'm going to tell the Steel Defender to stay by Lucian. And I'm pretty sure it makes that distance. And then Harry has also got to move behind the pillar closest to him. And that's it for me.
Okay. Is this to Malin? Malin, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
May is going to try to get some cover behind this pillar and kind of poke around and pew pew and see what happens.
If the rest of the kids are using ARs for their drive-by, May's just using a pistol. Based on that sound.
1 and a 15.
Both miss.
Yep. That's it. Jesus.
May hides behind the statue and gets so distracted by extra large callus that she just
so
throws
flustered. I'm just
spectral daggers. Husband, that you?
She's trying to look up his shorts.
May's been
Perv.
waiting all this time to see.
Don't be silly, Rappy Callus.
Definitely Rappy Callus. Jeez.
I'm gonna write that down. Wrap your callus.
Daddy always said Rappy Callus.
Yes. Crossover we didn't know we needed. All of you for a minute feel like something very cold is taking over your body. Something is breathing down your neck. Can I have a wisdom saving throw from all of you?
I'm good at these.
Oh,
So-
and
I'm proficient
also,
in wisdom saves. I'm
didn't
still not
suck.
good at them.
Chris.
Oh! 19.
Harry.
7.
May.
18.
18?
18.
Wombat.
22.
Good. Breathing down your neck fades for everybody except for Haragash. Haragash. You feel as if something is coming for you. The pressure on your chest is almost like an anxiety or a panic attack. It's so heavy. Your body is absolutely cold, goosebumps covering your hairless skin. You are now under the frightened condition. Any attacks you have on him have disadvantage and you cannot move towards him willingly.
Great.
At the end of each of your turn, you can make another saving throw.
At least you're not running off the
Wisdom
edge.
saving throw.
That's good, because that's what I thought was coming.
Touche.
Yet.
Yeah.
He's going to swoop in. You kind of see him bat his wings as he picks up off the ground.
Oh no.
As he comes somewhere between Haragash, Alice, and May.
I got this.
I hope you do.
How
He's
is
going
not
to-
present right now? Please leave a message.
Going to use all three of his attacks at Big Callus because that's whose size is most intimidating right now.
Ooh, woo.
It's not about the size of the callus, it's what you do with it.
About whether or not you yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Papa always sad. Did you crit? Stop.
Oh no.
Stop.
Oh,
Alice
no.
is immune to crits.
Oh yeah.
Adamantine plate.
Did crit.
Holy
Callus is immune to
shit.
crits.
So annoying.
Fucking.
I'm not supposed to be swearing because my children are upstairs.
I'll do it for you. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
34. Oh fuck.
So
Does
very
a 34
annoyed.
hit?
It does a 34.
I mean, it hits, but it doesn't crit me.
That's fine. So for the first part of the bite, it's 21 points of piercing damage, followed by 7 points of cold damage as his teethy fangs kind of bite into you, pulling on you a little bit before spitting you out, realizing you're not to his taste.
Oh wait, is sorry, is bite piercing?
Yes.
I am resistant to piercing.
So half damage.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
So sorry, how much?
So 21 half is 10, and then
And
7
then-
cold.
Cool. Yes. Cool.
And then he's gonna go in. He kind of rears up on his hind legs and brings both of his front winged claws down on you for 2 claw attacks. Um, 27 on the first claw. And 24 on the second.
Reaction shield.
Which one?
It's a reaction shield, so it lasts till the end of my turn. Bumping my
When
AC
you
to
cast
28.
it. But do you cast it after the first swipe
first
or the
one,
second
obviously.
swipe? Okay. So it bumps your AC to which?
28.
Okay. So both of those kind of slash off of you, pulling down as something puts this barrier in front. And he just turns his head. It's kind of snake-like in the way his long neck moves on its own, curling around, and you see his eyes glance behind you before he straightens up his chest a little bit. And that's the end of his turn, bringing us to Alice.
He'll have to do better than that. And he is going to attack him. Again, twice. Okay. I don't. 19.
That misses.
Okay. And 20. Not that.
High goes to defender.
Okay.
So now you know his AC. Is there anything else Callus would like to do as he's kind of looming over, creating distance and space between Maylin and the dragon?
Action surge. Let me just. Yeah, cool. Yeah, action surge. Can he please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Good. 9.
Okay.
However, he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to pass the saving throw.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Use them up.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I was only casting compelled duel, so that's fine. Cool. Yeah, that is it.
Okay.
Oh,
Brings
wait.
Oh,
Compelled duel's a bonus action. Never mind. So instead, I action surge and then just hit the guy twice
okay.
because I can do
Rewind. Go.
that. Okay, cool. So that is 21 and no, that's a 19.
21 hits, though.
Um, 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That is it.
Brings us to Lucian.
Okay. Make it to the dragon. You had that rule for trying to hit the throat. What was that again? The restrictions on that?
Yeah, it's the old school called shot, so it's a disadvantage on the attack, essentially. And then +2 to the AC.
Disadvantage +2. And what do you get if you hit?
You treat it as a crit.
Yeah, he's gonna fire off 2 more Eldritch Blasts. He's sort of try to conserve his energy for now, seeing that Callus is still beating the shit out of this dude. So shooty again. Okay, so that's 24 and a 22 to hit.
Both hit. Roll damage.
No, D10, D10. Why do I keep putting this back? Why? Okay, +9 force damage. 1. Okay, so that's 10 points of force damage. And a 9. Okay, that's 18 points of force damage. As 2 dark greenish bolts fire from the blade. He's gonna run around the side of the pillar again, taking cover, just try to reacclimate to this giant fucking dragon being about.
Okay. Anything else from Lucian?
No, again, run out of stuff.
All right. He's going to use his first legendary action to make a wing attack at Haragash.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Can you please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. 6.
Oh no.
Good. You take 11 plus 8 is 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are prone.
Ouch.
He is going to stay right where he is. Brings us to, ironically, Haragash's turn. We're laying on your ass, my friend. What would you like to do?
1 second, I'm just running myself what prone does. Only movement is to crawl. Unless it stands up. Disadvantage on attack rolls, which I already have. Yeah, it's really not good. Okay. With the frightened, was the wisdom saving throw at the start or at the end of my turn?
The end of your turn.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Fuck it. Harry's going to use an action to stand up.
Half your movements for you to stand up, yep.
Oh, okay, half my movement. Okay, so he'll stand up, he'll get behind this pillar. As a bonus action, he'll tell Rumbles to come to him. Not Rumbles, Steel Defender. RP Rumbles. And then as an action, I'm going to cast first level Cure Wounds on myself.
Smart.
Please be kind. That was not kind.
No.
7.
More than none.
7.
Yeah, 7 HP.
All right.
And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Aylin.
Remind me, I'm trying to find the answer, but my computer's being very slow. As a rogue, can I use a move action to hide, or is that just a bonus action?
Hiding is a bonus action. For you.
Okay. So I am going to take 2 pot shots between the pillar and Callus.
Okay.
Is there any way that I can call a shot with psychic? Like, can I aim for the part of his brain that's responsible for fire breath?
I'm gonna say no because you're not necessarily. If you were like a specialist in dragons,
yeah,
perhaps.
Gotta take a level in ranger after I'm done with my fighter shit. But here's my 2 shots. That's a nat 20, and 7 plus 7 is 14. So the other one doesn't hit.
All right, roll damage.
Do I have sneak attack right now, or is Callus not in range?
Butter is close enough. I mean, they're hitting each other.
But does the dragon have reach?
Yeah, they both have reach right now, so they're both technically in range. So yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
The crit sneak attack.
Yep. So first set of dice is 11, 12,
Juicy.
15. That's the first set. Second set. Better. 11, 13. 15 and 13 is 28 plus 4 is 32. Psychic.
Okay.
And then I hide. Not actually hiding. Just like getting some cover behind this pillar.
Okay. He is going to use last legendary action at the end of May's turn to make a tail attack at Callus.
On, do it. Hit me. Want you to hit me.
Yeah. Doesn't hit. 23 doesn't hit because you have shield still.
Come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Come on.
So this tail kind of twists around his body. Spikes kind of look like they're made of ice themselves, and they bash into some arcane force, putting a barrier between Callus and the dragon. That brings us to the dragon's turn, and he rears up on hind legs and looks down, kind of swooping his head around the room. And he's going to step back a little bit if Callus would like an opportunity attack. You used your reaction. Just kidding.
Yeah.
He's going to weir his head back towards Malin and Callus. And this light white kind of color begins to crawl up his throat as his jaw unhinges ever so slightly. Can the two of you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Do I get anything for
Fuck.
cover?
You would technically get a +2 to your AC
Okay.
for cover, so it doesn't apply to saves.
Okay.
Is there any possible way that I could give May a bonus? Or, like...
It's
anything?
a 90-foot cone. I'ma say no.
Okay.
Unless you have something really creative in your noodle that you're willing to propose.
I'm still affected by this arcane barrier, correct?
Yeah, the shield around you.
Cool. Can I take a point of exhaustion and half my movement for next turn to dive in the way of May, putting myself in this shield between me and her?
I will give May advantage on the con save.
Oh, that's 1 point better. I got an 18 that time.
Oh, I got
Okay.
come on, the
Yeah.
con save. I got 25.
That just passes.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. May.
Yeah.
But she still didn't
I'm rolling.
pass?
No.
Hell no, she didn't pass. Callus just passed. I don't have enough dice handy, so I'm rolling digitally. It's gonna take a sec. It's a lot. Apologize.
Can we just say that May's dead? Or...
She might not be.
Don't count her out like that.
I don't
girl
think I
some
can
credit.
pass. Yeah, I can't pass a 25 con save.
Neither
Physically.
can I.
I think I'm the only person who can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
You take 68 points of cold damage, and Callus, you get half of that.
May's down.
68.
Callus, you
God,
slide in. So 34. Slide in the way, trying to put a little bit of cover between you and Maylin as this frosty cone of energy begins to seep out of his mouth. Little droplets of condensation kind of dripping down scaly chin as it blasts towards the two of you. You hear the impact behind you of May going down. That's the end of his turn. As in your guys' heads simultaneously, in this echoing kind of snake-like slither, you hear, "Is one not enough? Or do I have to keep going?" Callus, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Carlos would turn around and cast Spare the Dying on May.
May, you are stabilized and will not be making death saving throws. For now. But that was a very clutch cantrip use. Your positioning was much opportune.
I'm going to also bonus action Second Wind.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 plus 7 to 15. Cool. 15 hit points
Anything
back.
else from Callus as you kind of take a minute to focus your energy, mustering a little bit of adrenaline just to kind of push through and stabilize yourself to take a few more hits?
I got you. And he's going to stand back up and sort of just play defensive and just shield up, standing in between Mateo and May. And
right.
He'll sort of like try and call out across the room to Lucian and say, "Lucian, I need your help."
Lucian and Haragash, the two of you would feel that weird kind of ever-lingering presence that's typically in your brains throughout the day sever.
Oh shit! As the mind link goes down, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah. And then hearing Callus, that just makes even more fucking sense. Okay.
That brings us to Lucian's turn.
Gondor calls for aid, and Rohan will answer.
My
Yeah,
man.
gonna fucking come out like now is the time. He's gonna charge straight at the dragon, just like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
you will get out of my
Yes.
damn country. I'm gonna take the cold shot on his throat.
Okay, do it. Disadvantage, and he gets +2 to his AC. Let's go.
Absolute king shit.
So I still have my channel divinity, which I'm probably going to need to use. Disadvantage. Okay, the best one is a 16 plus 11 is 27.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Yes!
And this is the crit. Right.
Treats like a crit.
Oh, okay, here we go again. Right, I'm doing the sword attacks first. This is plus 11. Okay, so 11 plus 46, 4, 1, 3 is 8 plus 3 is 11. So that's 22 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
And the divine smite is coming in. No, I don't have the d8s, I remember now. So that'll be 8d8 radiant damage. As he just stabbing straight into this throat where he just expended all of that energy. 34 points of radiant damage. And I'm going to bring out this purplish lash of energy and use my final sword thing and do an unholy cull. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
He's going to legendary resist if he fails.
No, he's already used all of his legendary actions.
Resist
13.
is not an action.
No.
13 is the DC.
I goes to defender.
Fuck. Gonna hit him again.
Yes.
Same shit. Cold shot. Going straight back for that throat. Fucking goddamn disadvantage. Okay, I rolled fucking 2 17s.
Big shit.
17. So that would be 28 to hit.
Big plays. Big plays.
Hit.
God. Okay. I've run out of spell slots, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just stabbing this dude in his throat now, hanging out like a fucking used tampon or something. Oh, that was awful. Why did I say that? 11 plus 3 and 4 plus 3. That's 10 plus 11. Again, yeah, 22 points of magical slashing damage. He's just hanging on, just like.
You stab in as this energy kind of swirls around your blade and guides your the Eternal Knight to its target. And as it hits the first time, this deep purple, red, and black ichor begins to drip from its sword as it kind of goes out, pulling the blade back and aiming it again. The ichor kind of like repels off of Mateo's scaly form, but the blade still impacts the same wound as before. He just kind of chuckles, and he's going to use his legendary action to raise up and bat against you.
He's used all of his
With
legendary
his wings.
actions.
He gets 3 a turn.
I thought it was 3 a day.
That's the resistance.
No, it's resistances.
Resistances a day.
He gets 3 fucking legendaries a goddamn turn.
He is going to use his 2 wings against you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I don't even think I should bother rolling, to be honest.
Why
Never
sharp
know.
you with these?
No. 9.
Okay. He kind of bats back, his wings roll down, crash into you, pushing your blade out of his throat. You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage and you are prone. He is going to fly across his movement speed to just behind you. Gosh. What you doing?
Does Callus get an attack of opportunity?
He wouldn't have been in range.
No, yeah. I wasn't in range that time because I moved to defend you.
Okay.
Did Harry get to pass his wisdom save last turn? Like when it was his last turn?
I forgot to roll like right after, so I rolled during someone else's turn and got really low. So.
Oh.
Still can't get close. Just firebolt him from there. It's fine. Pew!
Pew pew.
Firecrackers, yeet.
Bonus action first. I'm going to tell Steel Defender to defend Lucian. Might change my mind later. Who knows? And I think that's in range. Just okay. And then Harry is going to move behind the pillar again. Actually. Because I have to get closer this time. Damn it.
Cryo get real quiet for anybody else.
No, he's fine for me.
I was just speaking under my breath.
Yeah.
then, so.
There we go.
How's
That
it now?
changed.
Not a lot I can do.
Pray.
Can't help me because I'm fighting.
Can't send the Steel Defender over with a healing potion? Here you go, buddy. Just run it over.
I could, but at the same time, Lucian is closer and he's prone, so
Oh,
I can't
true.
really defend him.
About to get my arsehole torn into 5 separate chunks.
It's a very graphic image.
I've done nothing but eat sugar and drink sugar all day. This is like my breakfast.
Is that
I'm
Skittles?
bouncing off walls. Yes.
We're not allowed to put Skittles on stream anymore. They fucking snubbed me.
He's changing. He's changing his DNA. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I'm becoming something more.
Wants to be like Callus, guys. Let him be.
That's why I attacked that
This is
fucking
how
wasp.
Callus got cursed. He ate all of the Skittles.
True. I was there.
I'm just gonna cast
Callus
first
is
level.
that case.
Sorry, I'm just gonna cast first level cure wounds myself. Fucking maxed. Oh yeah, I'm happy.
That
Good.
makes up for the last one.
Yeah.
Send some of that
Man.
healing this way, please. We got
Yeah,
one
I will in
down.
a sec. It's gonna hide behind this calm.
It's alright. It's
and
probably not
then,
important.
I'll say that's my turn, so I'll do the
She's fine.
wisdom saving throws.
This reminds me, Nikki, can you roll me a d4, please?
Okay. 4.
Okay, it is 5 hours until you naturally wake up.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving
I'll write that
throws.
down because I'm sure it'll be relevant.
22.
22?
Yep.
Harry, your goosebump covered hairless skin, this unexplained phenomenon, slowly begins to warm up. The pressure, like someone is sitting on your chest, dissipates. You are no longer frightened. Congratulations.
Yay! I'm no longer a bitch.
You
Debatable.
Cannot be frightened by Mateo for the next 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
That's good. That is useful.
Cute.
All
I did say I
right,
was
that
gonna
would
do
be
so.
Malin's turn,
Womp womp.
but so
May's got 2 healing potions
Bring-
in her pocket.
that brings us to Mateo.
Oh,
Going
fuck.
to look at prone Lucian.
Looks tasty, huh?
He does.
Gotta
First things
plug all your
first, can I
holes.
have Callus and Lucian make wisdom saving throws, please?
Fucking one.
No.
No.
One. Nah. Fucking one. I'm so dead. It's been a pleasure, guys.
And
Fuck.
25.
Lucian, you are now under the frightened condition. Attacks against Mateo
Oh.
have disadvantage.
I cannot be
Advantage
frightened.
Towards him.
Yes!
I cannot be frightened.
Not be frightened. Right. You're
I'm
fine then.
immune because there is a book in my back pocket saying, "You just a big old bitch," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
I'm a big old bitch.
I'm a real big old
However,
bitch."
he is going to make all 3 of his attacks at you, and they will all be at advantage because you are prone.
Yeah, I'm so dead.
Uh-oh.
Nah, you got this.
16 plus 14 for 30. This one might not hit, actually. Dirty 20.
Yeah,
Natural 20 plus 14.
yeah, I'm dead.
24.
Not even bothering. Don't even roll. I am dead.
I'm gonna.
I've got. I'll tell you, 34 hit points left.
There's a contingency about yourself that you keep forgetting about.
That's true.
Is that once a day? Because Bella already did that to me.
That's true.
Roll a D100.
16 points of piercing damage on the first attack,
Yeah.
with a 4 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
The claw attack is 5 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
And the last one is the one that's being treated like a crit. These rolls are god awful. You might still be standing. doubled is 8 plus 8, 16. Bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Down. I had 9 left.
But you're not dead.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Alice's turn.
Okay.
Alice, what would you like to do?
Can I use a bonus action to feed May a potion?
It is a bonus action to consume or an action to feed.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Harry will get to me eventually. He just has to get to Lucian first. It's fine.
Alice will sort of just speak quietly to May and say,
I don't know if
I-
I'm ready.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. But I don't want to leave you here, but I can't let him die. Not again. And he is going to run towards Lucian. And he's going to cast Spare the Dying on Lucian.
Chris, roll me a d4.
D4. 1.
2 hours till you naturally wake up.
Cool. And then
Alice could go 2 hours worth of rounds, right?
oh fuck yeah, dude. And then Callus is going to call out to something.
Okay.
And he's going to just sort of
I
say,
have a list for this. I have been waiting for this moment.
he's going to
Here we
say,
go.
I don't know who it is, but you've shown that this, whatever it was that you did before, it helped protect me, it helped protect my friends. Please get them out of here. Let me deal with this for them. Get them out of here. Get them safe.
I have a list on this side of my screen. Screenshotting so I can send it after you roll. Roll me a d8, please.
Eight.
Roll me a d100, please.
Surely the one I want. Surely the one I want.
This is so funny.
94.
Okay. Okay. As you call out into the otherworldly kind of
Base.
space, into a perhaps divine, perhaps weirder than divine, and it's just otherworldly at that. Standing before you is a tall woman with deep black hair. Her eyes are almond shape, very ornate makeup. And then it turns all bright red. Makeup, lipstick. She's like, I was just kidding, it's fine. You interrupted my break again. What the fuck do you want?
This is Lady O, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I can't let them die. I'll do whatever it is, get them out of here, get them safe. Let me take their place in what is assumedly going to be their death.
I'm not that strong. I don't know what the fuck you think I am.
I
just hang out.
All it
She like
takes
flicks her hair.
is for you to teleport them away. That's all it takes.
That seems too easy, but I really like your moxie. Love that you care about them. Let's make a deal. I'll reach out in the morning after I talk to my boss, get a little bit of plan of what he needs. As you know, flesh is hungry. We feed off of shitty people. I'll give them all a little bit of boost, a little bit of energy to try again. The rest is up to you. If you want them to get out, you have to get them out. I'll come collecting my favor in the morning.
Thank you.
All right. She rips a rib bone off of her corset and just stabs it through her hand, creating a hole. And she pulls out the cylindrical piece of flesh after her. And she passes you the rib bone, implying to do the same stab wound, creating this pact. And as you drive this blade through, she pulls a cylindrical piece of flesh out of you and puts your flesh in her palm and her flesh in your palm. Now you're stuck with me. Good work, sweetie. Chat later. And the red that you're seeing kind of fades away. Malin and Lucian, go ahead and roll me 2d8s each.
12.
6.
You each get that number of hit points back. You can regain your second wind. And Lucian, you can regain a spell slot.
I already had my second wind, so
Action Surge then?
I don't have that.
Just kidding. Do you have any extendable abilities?
Just my psychic stuff. My
Roll
sight
another
eyes.
d8 then.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Another 6.
Okay. Callus, looking down at your hand, there is this spot in your bandages where now there is flesh showing on either side instead of bandages. It is a piece of soft white alabaster flesh that does not match your skin tone and is not infected by your ailment. Anything else Callus would like to do?
As these two become conscious again, he's just going to call out to them and just say, "Get out of here."
Lucian, as you kind of come to this white, scaly beast looming over you, wounds still fresh, some of them stinging from the air. Your eyes are open though, and you feel your heart beating, pushing blood through your body again. You hear Callus yell out, "Get out of here."
Pushing himself up with his sword. Just like looking at this fucking scaly thing. Does it, right, this is don't want to be all gamey and stuff. Does this thing look like it's even like taking a hit?
It's got some cuts.
It's got some cuts. It's not like it's on death's door or anything. So,
Not on death's door.
which one of these paths did we come out of? It was the left one, right, where the dragons passed it.
Last one, yeah.
Did we see where the other one was led to? Like they were all just going down to the base.
Yeah.
Reaching over to Callus, just looking into his eyes and just, I don't know what you did, but I'm not going to sit here and die when this isn't even Bella Luna, and I suggest you don't either. I suggest we all get out of here. And I need your consent, because I can get us away. Just put a hand on his arm and just wait to see what his reaction is.
You got real quiet.
You're quiet.
Yeah.
Now you're off.
Not nothing.
You know what? Keep it like that.
No.
All of you first, then me.
Brings us to
See-
Faragash. Oh, it's Sir Lucian's turn. He hasn't done anything. Shit, okay.
Yeah, I haven't done anything. Just like, there's no time. I can't get out of here without you because there needs to be two of us to do it. So I'm going to grab his forearm and cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
Oh, the dragon needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does.
I'm sure that'll go well.
Yeah, that'll definitely fail.
DC 13, yeah.
You're quiet again.
DC.
Huh?
DC is 17. Six. 2.
Wombat, you went
7.
quiet again, FYI.
Natural 1. Total of 15.
Whoa.
He fails.
Whoa.
He does fail. Okay, I barely even
Whoa.
kept track of that because it was... Okay, he takes 15 points of thunder damage. And
Every little help.
as this spell sort of starts to take effect, just say to Callus, May is faster than both of us. She can get out before we can. We need the boost. We'll get Harry on the way. And this dark energy will come out and just sort of like envelop them and smush them down into this tiny little blip. And then 90 feet away, down the fucking stairs, boom! As we leave, this huge roar of a blast goes off and the dragon just goes, ah, fuck. And we disappear.
Okay.
And it'll just say to Callus, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to start running.
I starts running back up the stairs.
Oh, fuck.
You
These
will
two.
have to wait for your turn.
These two.
Anything else from Lucian?
That's all I got. I got that spell slot back. And then I used it to get us away.
Faragash and the Steel Defender. What would you like to do?
Harry Cash is going to tell the Steel Defender to attack that dragon.
Oh my god. Tie him down.
Oh, for the teleport, I wanted us to go to the right. I know that we came from the left, but the dragon was
okay.
there, and everyone else was on the right. So I was like, we'll go that way. That's where everyone else is. Yeah.
Can we see them?
Boop.
Yeah, that's
No.
it.
Okay, just checking.
They are very much out of view.
Okay, so he tried his best, but not really, because he definitely did not hit. And Harry is gonna... Actually, hang on, do I have this left? Fuck, it's touch, okay. Harry's just gonna... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't know what stairs they went through. Fuck.
He would have said when they landed like this way, like he wanted it to be obvious where they were going, because he wanted everyone to follow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just me being slow because I haven't slept and I'm high on sugar like fuck.
Fair enough.
And I just killed a wasp with my bare hands. Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, Harry's just gonna run towards the stairs, screaming out to me. Yeah, sorry, just screaming out to me. Go while the steel defender's distracting him. And yeah, he just runs down the stairs. And you know what? No, he's gonna run to the stairs. Wait for me. And I don't think I've used an action, so I'm going to use that to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
At me.
Yeah, that hits.
May.
Ooh, 28.
It's
18 fire damage.
This kills him.
time. Aragash. You kind of hear him emit a grunt when he gets hit with this attack.
You know how, what was it fucking in, I think it was Endgame, when Star-Lord jumps through the portal and, like, flips Thanos off? Harry's just about ready to do that with the stairs.
Alright. The dragon's going to use his last legendary action for this turn to make a wing attack against the steel defender.
Oh.
I need it to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. I believe he gets a modifier for Dex. 1 second. Yep, +4. Oh fuck, 12.
So it's a fail.
So close to getting that 20.
He takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Knocked prone if he can be. The dragon is going to use the momentum to fly and put himself hovering right beside Harry.
Oh,
fuck.
God. Fuck this guy.
You all hear in your head, submit and this can be handled. Brings us to Maylin.
Did May hear him grunt when he got hit?
Probably.
Did it sound like a, oh shit, that hurt kind of grunt? Or like, what was it?
It was definitely an aw, that hurt grunt.
Okay. To Harry, she goes, you should go. And she gets up, running starts, says, cleaver, and pulls the cleaver out of her bag and is doing a called shot sliding underneath the dragon to try to get his throat.
Okay. Roll at disadvantage and he gets a +2 to the AC.
I rolled a 16 and an 18. That's a 26.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, shit.
Treat it like a crit.
And
sneak
Harry's
attack.
engaged.
Harry's within range.
Correct. Here we go. Oh, wait. I'm using the wrong dice because this is the cleaver. What the fuck is the cleaver? I'm shaking.
It's a +1 dagger, so it's a d6 plus an extra 1 to hit, plus an extra 1 to damage.
So it's the same as my mind ones. All right.
Good.
I can't. Okay. 17 on the first. 11 on the second. So that's 28 plus 5. Is that right? 28 plus 5 is 33
Yes.
to the throat. Second attack, same thing.
What?
No, I didn't hit that time. So she's trying to do a drive-by and like slide under him.
Okay, so place yourself where you would be. Ish.
Like that, kind of like sliding through underneath, like that.
Okay. He is going to start his turn. Unless May has anything else.
Nope.
Okay. He's first going to need Maylin to make a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a 17. What the fuck is her saving throw?
That's a pass. You're fine.
Okay, it's +4.
Okay. He's first going to make 2 claw attacks at Haragash. $25 on the first hit.
Ouch.
$28 on the second hit.
Fucking hell. I was so ready to use shield, but that wouldn't have done anything.
So the first one is 15 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Plus 22 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to extend his neck out for a bite at Maylin with the intent to grab her and grapple her. So,
And Callus is
Will
currently
be-
more than 30 feet away.
yes. So you lose the +2 to your AC.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
33 to hit.
Yeah, well,
oh,
yes.
that +2 is not helping. I was trying to think how far down the stairs we would be, because from where we were, it's about 60 feet, because I was at the steel defender. So then it would be 30 feet
yeah,
down. So, yeah.
Does she get...
You're
does
going
she
to take
get,
4.
Uh,
Okay.
is it like a grapple attempt, or does he do the damage first?
Damage as the piercing gets into you, and then he's going to try to pull you, so then you'll make your check.
Okay. If I'm
So
alive.
it's 13 points of piercing
I'm
damage,
up, I'm up.
followed by
Mm.
6 points of cold damage.
Just under! Just!
Okay.
Ugh.
You're going to make a dexterity saving throw
I'm unconscious, I can't.
against... I thought you said just up.
Just
I heard
under.
just up.
No. Down.
Good.
Oh, fuck.
He's going to push up off the ground, batting his wings, holding May's body in his mouth. And the three of you alive in your heads here want to bargain.
I hate this guy.
That's the end
So he
of
doesn't-
his turn.
He doesn't look on death's door, or he does now look on death's door.
Looks pretty fucking hurt.
Just keep going.
I will say
Fine.
above the table, he is less than halfway to go.
Oh my god. Fucked.
He has less than half his HP left.
Bloodied. The OG bloodied.
Yeah, but we
Alice
used
brings
all of
us-
our tricks to get him to that point. That's what I
You're
mean. We
about
had like
60
nothing
feet
left.
30.
on the stair, 30 feet down the stairs.
If only
And
the
he
rest
would
of
have
our
brought
party
May.
was here to help us.
Yeah, I use all my movement. I'm at the top of the stairs now.
Lucian, you just see Callus book it.
like as he's sort of running up the stairs, he's like sort of just yelling to Lucian, I can't let them die. And as he gets up the top and sees May being carried off by Mateo, he's going to dig deep within himself, go to a very dark place, and he's going to take off his glove, point at Mateo, and cast Snapping Sting.
It's been a minute. Remind me.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1 plus 14, 15.
On a nat 1, he still passes. That's... Oh. Such aids. This guy's awful.
There's nothing I can do then.
Anything else from Callus? Lucian, you're 30 feet down the stairs. Callus runs opposite direction of which way you told him to just run. Saying, I can't let them die.
Yeah.
You just heard in your head, want to make a bargain.
Want to make a bargain.
Your mommy.
Did everybody here want to make a bargain?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the 3 of Wake Ones did.
Okay, sorry. Then Callus, as he gets to the top of the stairs, is going to yell, take me instead.
Do you hold the magical ability to create life?
Oh, shit, I forgot why he was being all weird and creepy.
Technically, yes.
Touche. However, no. We need a host.
Can't you just use your sister? Aren't you into that sort of incest shit?
My sister is dead. I slaughtered her myself, hands around her neck, and snapped it. While she screamed. They've been standing in the corner watching. Older brother crying. Our mother's body buried 6 feet under.
Yeah, after the refusal, that's when Callus would have pew, shot him.
I like to think that's the sound effect that happens when like Callus does anything that requires him taking off his gloves. It's pew, like an 8-bit shoot noise.
Finger guns.
This one blasting.
I want
Anything else from Callus? All right, Lucian. 30 feet down the stairs.
Yeah, because he thought everyone else would have been able to make it through, which is why he did that. Waste. How many of his legendary resistances did he use?
1.
None.
1.
One. Oh my
Callus
god.
didn't.
No, he's used 1.
Callus went back on what he's using. He didn't.
No, but he did a
He went to
compel
action
duel
search
and
instead.
used a legendary resistance. I have the tracker written down.
But he decided not to use Compel Duel because it was a bonus action, right? And you
No.
doing it
I
instead.
still did it, and then I popped action. So
He thought
and
it
then
was
I-
an action, but
yeah.
it wasn't an action, so he could
Yeah.
still attack.
Isn't Action Surge a bonus action?
It's a free.
No,
action.
it's just a
It's a
free
thing.
use. Yeah.
Well,
Just have
then he has 2 left.
yes. Don't get me
Yeah, that
freaking
really-
out, woman. He's used 1.
Really doesn't help me. We've got this stupid big fucking dragon that won't leave us alone. Oh man, we had time to get away, and she decided to stay and fight the dragon. God.
No, she was trying to get to
No,
you.
she didn't have time to run.
Huh?
She was trying to get to you.
She kind of got close, but he snatched
She
her
could
body
have-
instead.
Yeah,
I
but
would
I
have
mean,
incurred an
this
attack
is
of
me knowing-
opportunity anyway. So I wanted to use
Disengage. Rogue shit. Dash disengage. Yeah, he'll come up to the top of the stairs, like grasping at his fucking plate, which has just been shredded by a dragon that just jumped on him and ripped the shit out of him. Stare at this fucking thing.
He's real cute. He's looking at you. In his mouth, though, so he's kind of less cute.
As Callus's blind sight detects Lucian sort of coming back up the stairs, he just quietly says thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I think we're all
Go
going
ahead
to
and
die
put
here.
yourself back on the map, Chris.
Reaching down to a part of his body that he's been keeping hidden behind, like just a little inseam in his armor, touching this book that is strapped there, and the facade
dude.
just falls. The hidden part of his skin just reveals all those burnt-in runes and etches all over his face.
You guys see these symbols, very similar to the ones that have been communicated to you mentally by Maylin, hovering up the side of Lucian's neck, over half of his face. Looks like knives dragged them in.
And correct me if
below
I'm
his
wrong,
head.
I also remember seeing these symbols
Yes.
when I was taken away.
Mm-hmm.
And pointing out a hand, glowing in that same runic power as it feeds over to the dragon, will just say, maybe there is a deal to be had, but you will deal with me. This is my domain, and I will cast Dominate Monster. It's a wisdom
What
save.
do you need? Wisdom save? Okay.
He has a plus 14.
Oh, he's not. To con saves.
Oh.
Do I roll an actual dice or do I click the button? Do I roll an
Just do
actual
it, just do
dice
it,
or
just
do I
do it,
click
just
the
do it.
button?
Did you
You
roll
passed.
a nat 20?
Yeah.
Roll it in D&D Beyond.
Nah, I passed.
Are you taking a picture?
It's another nat 1.
Honey.
Kill yourself.
I was
After
waiting for his
After that,
legendaries to be gone. So, can still just
Gonna
choose
use
to pass.
his legendary resistance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can remind her. Fuck.
No,
But she already knew. We already talked about it.
I know, but she
Um,
could have forgotten in that moment. Distracted
And then she
by
would have
the nat
remembered,
one.
and then the hope would have gone. But it's the last thing I have. Like, we keep throwing ourselves at this fucking brick wall and praying to gods every fight, and I'm doing this. It's just dead.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god, it wasn't that one as well.
Lucian, as you kind of drop this facade and open up your real form, all this knowledge begins rushing to you, attacking your brain. It's almost overwhelming as voices are telling you. There's some saying retreat, there's some saying run, there's some saying you've got this, some that say attack again. It's a very loud moment in your head. It's like a migraine. One voice sticks out, and it's a very feminine voice. It's soft, it's maternal. Don't give up, my boy. The voice of your mom just giving these words of encouragement as you're standing here feeling like failure is what you're having. She has different plans for you. Different hopes for you. Not necessarily plans. She's dead. Think of your sister.
Think of what?
Your sister.
Sister. I have a sister? Hang on.
Have we not all been playing the same game for the last, few months?
Even I get this one.
What are you on? I have no idea.
You
The
dug,
egg!
the baby was dug out of them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't know it was a... Yeah. Didn't know what it was. It was an egg, so... Yeah. Oh, shit. Thinking of the egg.
Insert egg emoji here.
Seeing that fucking action fade, we'll just say, I now have plenty of women at my disposal who can do what you need, but not that one. Hand her over.
God, I love Lucian.
Make a persuasion check for me.
I have advantage on persuasion checks. Do I get to do that?
It's a persuasion check, yeah.
And those runes burn again as he says this. Okay. So 23. Yeah, +9. 23.
I am
Him
prepared
standing-
to use Flash of Genius if I have to.
Standing at 20 feet. Hunched at 20 feet. He stands much straighter. Spits Malin's body to the ground. May you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So that's just a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a failed?
I want
Yeah,
more
auto
than
fail.
that. She's just a bonus. Give us a base of operations. Announce your titles and give us new Azure.
Ghost dead stands.
We can discuss terms. While she's not bleeding, dying on the floor. And he'll make a move over towards her. And use a lay on hands to give May 1 hit point. And sort of try and grab and move her with that action.
Okay, so because you're dragging her, How are you getting over to her?
Yeah, we just gotten to the top of the stairs. I think we've used.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if we were still in like
we
initiative
are.
turn order.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah, I'll just sort of indicate that that's his thing. Like, we can discuss this just while she's not fucking dying and bleeding out.
How many
Alright,
turns
after-
has May been?
This is the
Out
first
for?
turn she's already failed a saving throw because he threw her.
Yeah. Okay.
Haragash. Your turn. What would you like to do?
Do I tell the Steel Defender to keep going at it?
You should call him
Um,
Scrappy.
Yeah, he's not gonna much last longer. No point in naming him. What are my
He's no
options?
Rumbles.
So much less attached without rumbles in it, yeah.
Put Javier in it.
My god, battle suit.
Oh,
Neck
man.
Javier.
This fight would have been so much better after a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
thought we were chasing down Bella Luna. Wasn't her?
Fuck, I really don't have many good options.
My boy, please do it.
What, the thing you messaged about? Or...
Yeah.
Fuck, okay then. I'm gonna cast Long Strider on Gallus. So that's an extra 10 feet of movement. And as bonus, I'm gonna tell Steel Defender. We're still attacking him, yeah?
I know that we should be, but I also don't want to piss him off right now because we've currently got him in like a neutral state.
Yeah, okay, yeah, in that case, yeah, I'll just tell Rumbles to, like, loud enough so the dragon here, I'll just say, stand by May. That's not the right key.
Okay.
And...
Wolfums.
Yeah, no, I'll just say where I am. So that's it for my turn.
Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
make me a death saving throw and send me a message.
I'm on it.
That brings us to him. His neck rears, kind of backing up, putting a foot behind May, making sure he's covering her body, asserting himself in the space.
Steps on Steel Defender.
And he's just going to hold his
Okay.
action.
I am going to need you to read your messages.
Oh,
I'm opening my message. As he steps back, hovering his body over May, slightest coughing noise can be heard coming from under him. As Maylin, you wake up with 1 hit point. And you
Okay.
have your turn now.
I
What
have
would you like
things
to
to
do?
Yes, I do. I'm right underneath him, aren't I?
You are right underneath of him.
Called shot.
Most of you thinking Maylin is essentially dead as the room is being focused on. He's the focus. Maylin's body hidden from view. The Steel Defender getting close. May, what are you doing?
I no longer have the cleaver with me, so it's psychic. Oh, so I can't do the called shot, can I? Or would I have the cleaver with me even though I went unconscious? and got picked
You
up.
still have it.
I still
Yeah.
have it? Okay.
I mean, like, mechanically, we've never said that you don't have your weapon, so we'll say you have it.
I rolled with advantage, and I should not have done that. I don't know why I did that, because I'm thinking action, bonus action. Do you want me to re-roll, or do you want me to just take what I rolled?
Yeah, it's up to you, whichever you want to do.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
disadvantage, isn't it, for
re-roll
the
because I
gold job?
rolled a nat 20. So I'm gonna re-roll. Dirty 20. Nope, 21.
That hits.
Does the steel defender count as engaged?
It was within range, but it was told to
Yeah,
stand by.
like,
I mean, I just said like told to stand by you. So
It's within 5 feet. It's an
yeah,
ally.
I'd say he's engaged.
Let's go.
Take your sneak attack.
Let's go.
Get up. You're coming back from death's literal doorstep.
13
Literal
plus
doorstep.
4 is 17. Here's the sneak attack crit. 17, 18, 19, 22, 25, 30 plus 5 is 35 points.
Those, you guys don't hear any noise until this blade impacts with him as he screeches and throws his neck back. Not sure what the source of this pain-causing situation, commotion, that's not a word. You're not sure the source of the pain, but his neck rears up and he's batting his wings, kind of standing on two. He's looking worse for wear at this point.
May takes the opportunity while he's up on his legs, like rearing back, to bonus action disengage and run for Callus.
Yes.
Okay. Out of nowhere,
And she collapses at
three
his
of
feet.
you see Mei Lin, who you all just until moments ago thought was dead, scamper across the floor, running out, her hands touching the sand, pushing herself back up, basically collapsing at the feet of Callus, somewhere in between Haragash and Lucian. Anything else from May?
I could hear you, you bitch!
You would know I'm willing to make deals. Or was. He's going to start rearing his wings up. He's going to fly 60 feet in the air. And that's where he's ending his turn. Alice. Malin drops before you, looking like she's literally going to die if a piece of fluff touches her skin.
He'd sort of first of all, he'd like move around and position himself between Mateo and May, but then he'd sort of turn around and sort of cradle May a bit, and just say, "I've got you. You're okay." And he'll start feeding her a healing potion.
It's a standard healing potion, right?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and 2d4 plus 4.
Do you want to
2d2
roll
plus
it?
2.
You can roll it.
One of you guys.
Jesus. Okay, 6 points.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
You got more hit points than me.
Anything else from Callus?
So that was action.
Oh, he's 60 feet in the air, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's it.
Brings us to Haragash. What are you doing?
Mate,
You, no, Lucian, right. Fuck, you're not. I didn't add you back to the turn order
I know.
to run down some stairs.
I've lost my Hexblade's curse because I was incapacitated, which hurts me a lot. But seeing May not being dead and then doing a sneak attack and then getting over here, and he looks, that really fucking hurt him. Like someone's just shanked him in the kidney and. Ugh. And then hearing the voice of his mother from a weird book telling him to think about his sister and fight on, he's like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 shots of Eldritch Blast while he's flying around.
Put this fucker down.
I don't know if I'd do a cold shock, because I don't think that does crazy amount for the Eldritch Blast.
Well, you didn't take Agonizing Blast. What the fuck?
Oh, I do? Yeah, I have that. Yeah. Fuck it, why not? We're all in at this point. It's like do or die.
All of this together.
I still have my fucking Channel Divinity as well. I've never used it. Hang on.
Let's get
So disadvantage
down to
+9.
business to defeat.
22.
Uh-huh.
If that doesn't hit, I will use my Channel Divinity to add a +10
22?
on a cold shot.
That hits.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Got him.
2d10 +6. That's an 8. And a 3 is 11 +6, 17 points of force damage on the first shot.
And that's treated as a crit?
That's the crit. Like I rolled the 2d10. If he's still going, I got 1 more blast to go.
No, one more blast.
Please.
Okay, still got my Channel Divinity. Another cold shot. It's a 19 with disadvantage, but I will use the +10 to hit.
Making it a 29.
29.
Oh,
Okay,
my
2 more.
God.
Fuck
2 more
yeah.
d10s. 10,
Yes!
7,
Yes!
17 +6.
Oh,
17 +6 is 23. And that's all I have. That's all I have to give. I have nothing left.
You
Look at her face.
How do you want to do that?
Fuck him
ran
up.
away!
Fuck him up.
put this fuck down.
Brought my chair. Was this
Second
important?
time.
I don't know. Oh fuck.
Put this
Yeah.
fuck down.
So it's going from sort of pleading, trying to bargain with this entity to keep May from being eaten alive, or horrible things, to hearing the voice of his mother, and it flying around. He just takes a shot, hits the neck, and then that fine, dark, green energy just fires through and just goes completely through the throat, through the neck. Done. And the blood
As the body
is drawn into the blade.
as the body of this dragon falls, it impacts on top of Haragash's steel defender, crushing it like a tin can.
Oh no!
As it drops,
The only casualty!
as it drops, it reverts back into Mateo. I will tell you your loot.
Immediately cutting off his head. This guy isn't coming back.
Yeah.
No
I was
way.
about to say, Callus is over his body, just fucking wailing on him right now, like Mork. Yeah, Callus has turned into Mork and is
Making
just fucking. Yeah.
Right. There is 100 platinum pieces.
I will party
On his
loot
body.
this unless anybody objects. I'll just put it in the bag. Like, pretend that we just decapitated him and put his body in the bag. Yes? Okay. 100
Very
There's
nice.
3 white 100 platinum pieces.
Ah, chump change.
3 white dragon scales. There is the dragon's backbone sword, an animated shield, and blue dragon scale mail. As well as a singular stone runic necklace.
Got it.
I feel like this is a good time for everyone to take a minute to go pee.
Yes.
Yeah.
God,
Uh-huh.
jumping around really set me off.
How much longer is this session? Please,
like
I've got
maybe-
work in the morning.
Power tops will be done by our normal 9:30 end
Okay,
time, or
cool.
9:30 my time, math time for you guys.
Cool.
I don't know where this piece
All right,
goes.
quick pee break.
Pee, go, run.
Holy fuck.
Oh, you can play. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, the scum of Rotund send their regards. Boom. Smash.
Yeah, Callus being very reserved typically because of his affliction and not wanting to potentially spread it to other people and stuff like that. He's always been very reserved, but this time he just gives Lucian a hug and says, "Thank you for coming back."
As you guys take this embrace, a searing pain racks the heads of the four of you. Wisdom saving throws, please.
I'm good at these.
Oh fuck.
Not good enough, probably.
I should be good.
Um,
My luck's been dog shit tonight.
8. I'm proficient in wisdom saves. Fuck my
Me too.
life.
Would I have had enough time
Honestly.
in their hug moment to give myself a second wind?
Sure.
Okay. But I got an
Oh yeah, I want to give myself all my fucking lay on hands. Like, is he literally holding the side, just fucking bleeding to death? Like, oh my god. 15.
Okay.
No, I'll do 14. I'll keep one just in case. You never know.
So I got 23.
Nat
What are
20.
you here? As you all fail this wisdom save, a screaming voice of anger enters your brain.
Just quickly, would a 28 pass?
No.
Oh, okay.
What in the fuck was the DC?
30.
30.
That shit's stupid.
Yeah, I have +4. There's no way.
How dare you kill my son? This voice, overly familiar to one of you inside your brain, as Bella screams down at all of you. Coming down, splitting, swirling clouds, hovering about 120 feet above you all. Wings splayed, eyes burning this bright neon blue color, this blue hot flame. Hair flying out to the side. Similar runes to what Lucian has covering the sides of her face, particularly focusing around her eyes. Her body begins to vibrate standing in front of you. Her jaw opens up as a pair of hands begin to crawl out of her mouth, grabbing at the sides of her shoulders, climbing, pulling, skin starting to turn inside to itself as a black, featureless form is hovering in front of you. Hands to the side. And just screaming again, "You've killed my son."
Oh, cry about it some more. Fuck off.
This black figure swoops down, pushing in between all of you, pushing you to the sides as it slides right back up, shooting again 120 feet in the air, floating over you. And as it comes down, this black, thick form, so pitch black you can't see through it. It's not translucent like some of the spectral things you fought. It's just blackness.
Question. I have blindsight.
Shut up,
Whose
Rakesh
voice is
2.0.
this?
Bellalunas.
Bella Luna's.
Okay.
But Mateo killed his mum.
Yeah, I brought her back.
Mummy
That's why-
dearest.
That's why. So I'll explain the whole thing to you in a minute. I got it.
Please do. I am again very high on sugar.
Let's get through this.
You do. You've broken one, you will not break the rest. Phase 1 goes on as planned. And it shoots up high in the sky, and as you go, its chest, those who's proficient in Arcana or
Nope.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Nope.
Arcana.
All right, boys. If you could individually check your Discord messages.
100%. Shouldn't have had all this sugar.
Kind of the same tone as the Black Void, but just a little bit shinier, just enough you can catch it. You see that symbol carved into its chest.
Two triangles meeting in the middle. Does that look familiar?
Not off the top of your head.
Okay.
However,
And
it's
committing to
carved in
memory.
the same kind of way that the other runes you have seen in the bowls are.
Okay. Yeah, he's made like a mental note of all the ones that he's seen so far, and this one as well.
While she's up and
Okay.
awake and
As
this
the
thing is screaming, May sets up another mind link just to have it.
It begins shooting up through the clouds, out of sight. The room is silent. Water stops rushing. The waterfalls disappear. Soft amber glow of the candles still flicker in the room. The smell of fresh sand and a little bit of an iron metallic fragrance fill your nose and lungs as you guys take deep breaths, trying to recoup and recover from the battle you had just faced. The four of you stand alone in the room where you had previously fought Mateo Windspear. What are you guys doing?
Where's
Lost hugs,
Bellaluna's
May.
body? Sorry.
She flew away, right?
No, the body.
She crawled out of.
Turned into itself.
It went
You
like
know,
inside
Oh,
out,
okay.
Okay,
like a
sorry.
glove.
Go
Yeah.
on, Wombat, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just said that Callus hugs May.
Yeah, May just...
But like, I think
May's
Callus
sitting
back to normal
down.
size now.
Yeah, Lucian's sort of supporting himself on his sword and then just moves his face again and resumes his nicer visage. Just wants to play that off.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Mateo dip a weapon in something at the start of the fight?
He drug it in the sand.
Oh, okay. I thought he dipped it in.
Yeah, I think he was doing some like cool anime shit.
Okay.
Drawing a line in the sand.
Literally. Would say like wandering around, you guys probably would have noticed the vague pattern in the sand.
How would you describe that, Tay, so I can put it in writing for my notes? Like a trident shape? How would you call that?
Yeah, like a four-pronged trident. It looks like a meat shredder. You know those like things people use to shred meat at like barbecue places?
Like the thing that does the pulled pork? Like the bear
Yeah.
claw
Oh,
looking
yeah.
things?
Yeah, it looks a lot like that.
Round on a circle.
So phase one was clearly a barbecue. That's what I'm hearing.
May
Hottest
gets
guys.
up and holds an arm that looks like it may be broken and takes a book out of her bag and says, "We need to go. We need to go check on Eclipse.
We need to
We need to go."
regroup.
Seeing May's potentially broken arm, I would assume Callus, in his adventures would have had some sort of experience with broken-ish bones.
Probably.
Make a splint.
Yeah. Like sort of
You've got
realign
bandages.
it, make a swing. Yeah.
Go
She puts a wooden
ahead
spoon in her
and
mouth.
go
I've
ahead
got a crowbar
and
if
make
you
a
want to use.
medicine check.
As like, you know, you use 2 bits of wood and then you like tie it together to make it straight.
Splints.
I have a crowbar.
Oh. Yeah, so that is a +3, 19.
Yeah, between Lucian's crowbar and a scrap piece of wood or another crowbar. I think
mean,
almost everybody probably has a
I've
crowbar.
Yeah.
got stuff that I can use. I got 2 hand.
Yeah, if you got stuff, you don't need to use the
I got-
crowbar. You just
I got-
like, I have this.
Hand
I got 2 hand axes. Take the fucking wooden handles off of them, put them on, bandage it up.
Yeah.
So this will hold you until we can deal with it better.
Thank you. But we do need to go. Please.
Does anyone want to investigate anything else before I move us?
I want to check out, like, do want to make sure I have a note of all of the runes on the pillars. Got the first 3, the bottom 3. I don't think I got the middle or the top 2. But he knows where they are on the pillars, so he'll just have a quick scout around and like commit them
Okay.
to memory.
So the first 3 are the ones you have.
Yeah.
The middle one is the one I just sent you.
Same one. Yep.
Yeah. And then this is the top right. And this is the top left.
Gotcha.
And then when I'm assuming you'll probably reference the book. Would you say that's a fair assumption?
Yeah. Oh my god, I sat there panicking like where I got back up. I had level 2 exhaustion. But then I remembered that all of my attacks were at disadvantage anyway because I was going for aim shots. Don't come for me, please.
They can't do anything about it anyway because they're not looking at it right now.
This
For
is
the
what
first-
gets referenced to you.
I think for the first time.
Oh, no, its
you
speed
go
is
down on a
halved.
fight.
That's true.
Oh shit. Yeah, so everyone would see it like he's been trying to hide it, but he can't hide it anymore. He's finding it too fucking intriguing. He brings out the book and notices the runes and just finds this passage and just starts studying and
The-
seeing which ones were there.
Alice, you would recognize the book as
Oh, fuck.
something that was held in front of you in Carcerai. The rest of you would know this as the book you were tasked to find by the dunes.
Oh, fuck.
Book of Vile Darkness,
Great.
held in Lucian's hand.
That's a Vecna thing.
I'm going to say Harry didn't notice that from a distance. He just saw a book. And what he's doing in the meantime, he's going to walk over to what was the Steel Defender, kick
Oh.
it with his feet, and then just pick up little bits and pieces that are still intact.
Oh, God.
It's so good.
Who's such a good boy?
Callus would go and give Harry a hand.
Okay.
I don't think that May knows what
As
the Book
you-
of Vile Darkness looks like. She knows it's a book.
I
Callus
would
has
have seen
definitely
it,
taken note of that book.
yeah, during Alice's ritual.
Oh, but I don't think that she knows that it is the Book of Vile Darkness because she knows
Ah,
that the
okay.
dunes
She
relate
just
to
knows
the
that it
Book of
was
Vile
there.
Darkness. So she knows that this is the book that is related to Callus's expunging of the spirit, but I don't think she knows that they're
Plunging of the bitch.
Yeah.
We may or may not have just told Thomas we TPK'd, so when he inevitably rolls up in here.
Thomas is like, everyone fresh characters. Woo! Okay, I'm going to make a note of all the runes and what they correspond with. And I don't know if you want to say downtime activity or when we get back or something, Lucian will share the information that he's received. with everyone so that they're on the same level of what was present. Because there's stuff to go through. I don't really want to sit here and do it on screen.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what would be really funny? Is Thomas doesn't know when the stream, quote unquote, ends, so we should all just drop the call at the same time and not let him in.
Oh, poor dude.
As everyone kind of gets their wits about them and makes any final notes on the surroundings.
Provided Callus and Harry have successfully finished picking up the pieces of the valiant defender.
Yeah, there weren't many pieces.
Okay. I imagine it's more like, oh, that bit's unusable, that bit's unusable, that bit's unusable.
Yeah,
oh, this one's good. Yeah.
It's pick apart.
Yeah. Then in that case, Callus would sort of walk over to Lucian, who's holding this book, and say, "I've seen that book before. It wasn't good. It was when I was taken away by Belluna and Xander and thrown into wherever it was, that cold, dark place. I saw that book, and there was someone who had those markings that were appearing on your face during that battle, and they held that book over me while I was imprisoned. Why don't know? It wasn't you, right?
No, of course not. No, I am. We found it where we found you in the cave. It was there. We sort of used parts of it to help bring you from the brink. And I will admit, I have read this thing, and it has done very nasty things. However, it is a tool to be used against the enemy. And I believe that it can help us figure out what the hell Phase 1 is, what is going on here. However, I would ask that you do not try and read this, because it does things to you. Dropping the face and looking at the runes again, and then bringing it straight back up.
I'm not exactly altogether up there myself, so I get you. But just don't lose yourself.
I try not to. You know what it is to make a sacrifice. Yours is throwing yourself in front of people. Mine is to take on a darker burden. But if it helps, it helps.
You know I've got your back.
And I have yours. And I don't know how, but I was definitely being eaten by a dragon, and then suddenly I wasn't. I feel like that was your doing. So
I'll deal with that later, but might not be good. We'll say.
Not good is what we specialize in.
Seems so.
At the tops of one of the staircases, a swirling light purple portal doorway begins to form, emanating this light, soft purple light. As it splits open, a very familiar room is on the other side. It's almost like a boardroom style conference table. Stacks on stacks of croissants and baked goods. Pitchers of fresh juice and other drinks are on the other side. Sitting at a table is a familiar drow woman with a much shorter haircut. And across from her is a deep red tiefling gentleman. Sat down.
Oh
At
no.
the front of the portal is Alanora. You lot are particularly hard to find sometimes.
Darling, I wasn't sure you'd come. And just starts walking towards the portal.
What can I say? When I found this one, and she gestures to Eclipsa, sat at the top of an ice field, I knew something wasn't right. Can we get you guys out of here before something goes south?
Can you hold it a moment?
We have a few minutes.
I don't know if it'll take
Yeah.
a few minutes. How long would it take me to get back to the temple?
Oh, you want to put the book
I
back?
want to put the book back,
Like an hour and change.
so I can't get there.
Drop it.
Oh.
Just drop it and go through the portal.
No. I'll find a
Okay,
way back.
don't then.
I'll find a way back.
I can go with you if you want.
Thank you.
Also, just quickly, Harry is investigating the jade around the wall.
Smart.
I will drop that information in a second.
Keep going.
Specifically, if I can harness it.
I believe it would build a better Valiant defender.
Yeah, Lucian is full on just stamping through this pot. He has had enough of this room. He's almost died twice on his wedding day. He wants to just have a croissant and fucking have a bath. Christ.
Valid.
Dude, relatable.
As you guys finish up your business, I'm assuming everybody makes their way through the portal.
Who's got
If
Mateo's
May
head?
chooses to go. I thought we said that we put it all in the bag of
Okay,
holding.
whole thing is in the bag? Got it. Got it.
As soon as you enter through, the portal shuts behind you.
I wasn't joking about harnessing the jade if that's possible.
Oh, you're not. Good. I hope you're not. As you get through the other side, there are pages and butlers and service women there to take armor for cleaning and repair, take weaponry for repair and polishing and sharpening. There's more food than you guys have seen in a long time. Eclipsa sat reading a book. A tiefling only familiar to two of you sat at the table.
Balthazar.
A head nod is given. Eleonora looks around. You lot probably have a lot to decompress and discuss. Rooms and beds have been made for all. If you need anything, obviously all of us will be present. Lucian, love, you can find me when you need me. I'm going up to the study to pen a letter. I apologize, I will not be present. However, we have made sure Bertie is prepared for your return and to celebrate our wedding properly. Get some well-earned time in. And she just
Excellent.
gives Lucian a kiss on the cheek before leaving the room. A few pages and guards follow behind, but the rest stay to take any armor and be of any service they can. That's where we are going to end today's session.
Very nice.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
What a session.
Love it. I can't believe I'm not here next week.
You know
Fuck.
what? Given that you just killed a dragon and a wasp, I think
You've earned a break. You've earned a break.